Holy chat. Chat. Mods. Mods, ban 'em. Mods, ban them. 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 Alright, chat! What do you mean, Ferg, stop? Ferg, stop what? Stop living in the moment, Brisky. Stop telling your mods to ban everyone, Brisky. Brisky. Bro, mods! It's day 3. It's diddly day 3 though. I haven't shaved because it was Christmas yesterday. That's all I'm gonna say. No. Hashtag COD Mobile partner for YouTube. Download in the description. Starting the TikTok stream right now. Hey YouTube, what's up gamers? And we're back to it. Mods ban him. I got some new plasters on my finger today, chat. New plasters are acquired. Tango has been spotted. Ribber versus a bully. Okay. I mean, that's the finals, right? I'm pretty sure he got an auto qualification. Unless I'm wrong, Mandan can confirm it to me in private chat right now. If Ribar is in the finals. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not sure, but there's Mandan. Given 50. Gifted. Make sure you have it on that you can accept them, chat. Make sure you have it on. We have 25 teams playing today, chat. So teams that were about to qualify but didn't from previous days will be here. And then also teams that haven't had the chance to qualify are here in day 3. We weren't going to do day 3, and then just so many people asked to join it, we decided to make it a thing. And of course, throughout the entire week, we've been talking about it as well. Ferg's Potatoes in the chat. I haven't seen... Yo, Ferg's Potato, I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. How you doing, man? What's up, my little scrumdiddlyumptious dough? We take a sip of the water, chat. By the way, this is no alcohol or anything else. It is water. It is water. Where's TikTok at? Hello, TikTok. Hello, TikTok. Yeah, South African people can participate. Anyone from any country can participate, bro. And I'm not hostile towards anyone. Biscuit! My little scrumptious! McKeel? Thanks for being a member for 2 months, man. I appreciate it. Somebody just sent me a game controller. Oh, it's Miss Sham. What's up? All right, chat. We're waiting for a couple more people to join. The stream has just started. You already know the vibes. This is getting to the finals of the Contender Cup. And then, ain't no way that's water. It is water. Wait, I'm showing this to chat. Bro. It says water on it. Hold on, let me blur out my face. Look, mountain water. Mountain water. That's damn right. Somebody in chat just got schooled by the resident goat himself. Retired goat, I should say, not resident. I am no longer in that residency, chat. I'm retired. All right. Chat's saying it's smuggled vodka on YouTube. God damn it. What the frick? Oh, there's TikTok chat. Okay, we're good. Bro, mods ban Cezanne. I don't care if he's a mod as well. Chat, do you see Liquid Death? You see Squid Games is coming out today or something? Also, so is Mr. Beast Games 3, episode 3. You know what? You know what I've realized while having these like plasters on my finger? How much dirt goes on my finger, bro? Because the outside of them is so dirty. It's crazy, bro. All right, chat. Madnan, when did you give them to? Do they have like 4 minutes or what? There only is 7 missing. There's a whole team missing, so they're GGs. They're just out. So I guess we're just waiting for these two, and then there's got to be one more. Yeah, in Team 23, we're waiting for those. That one team that... Where the heck is Team 13? Those guys are eliminated off the bat, chat. Get them out of here. Mods, ban them. Actually, though, ban them. Actual legitimate ban, though. Chat, right? No, it is. It's correct. It's a legitimate ban. In this case, the ban is legitimate, and it's gonna have to happen. My little scrumptious. Let me get another tune on, chat. This one. All right. Oh yeah, I remember this one, dude. Oh. Achikudes, chat. Are we ready to play today? Are we ready to actually forget playing? Are we ready to watch the best players play so that we can get some freaking tips? All right, there's 95. Okay, one player from that team. I think that's all we need. We just need to get Team 23's teammate back in. Remember, the finals, chat, are on Saturday at this same time. Pretty much the same time. Man, can you remind me if it's 1:30 or 1 when the finals start? It might be 1:30. I'm gonna let Man tell me. Shout out to PNG. What the frick? Liam, listen, bro. You don't need to stay in chat and talk trash the entire time. You know what? Mods, I've got this one. 24-hour. Actually, I'll do a 30-minute one. I like how it gives you the pick of like how long you want the time to wait for, bro. That guy's annoying me. Yo, Philippines flag on TikTok too. Let's go, dude. Oh, somebody joined in laugh chat. Holy. All right, chat, let's go through the team names. Team 1 is Capricosa. Team 2 is Vice. Team 3 is DE Phoenix. Team 4 is Oni. Team 5 is Vanish. 6 is Dino Nuggies. Madnan wrote here might be a familiar name. Dino Nuggies, chat. I know that there was a player recently, like it was Dina Nuggets or something, which loading 1v4'd. Dino Nuggies, do I recognize that, chat? Do we recognize that from anywhere? The Diddlers is Team 7. Team 8, Washed Professionals. Oh, damn. Team 8 is freaking... Okay. Yeah, that's, I can't say the games, but they've been good on other games, bro. Bro, ain't no way Smoothit's playing on iPad, chat. Oh, bro, I can't wait to see this today, chat. This is gonna be good. Yo, I'm excited for this, bro. Yeah, all right. Team 8, chat. Team 8's got my vote for playing good, hopefully. I mean, they have, like, old COD Mobile pros in their team, plus a guy that, like, everyone thought was cheating at one point. So, you know, well, they all thought he was using keyboard and mouse. So, yeah. That should be a really good team to watch. Team 8, where are they? Okay, yeah. I don't know who D is. I don't know who ScopeX is, but I know these two. I know both of these guys. Damn, good luck, dude. The top 4 teams qualify. Then Team 9, we got AMK Bakery, which is another AMK team, supposedly. We got Alucard, Sin, No Face 69, and Jesus. Interesting religious names there, guys. Next, we got Risen Gaming, which is Tokyo. Okay, I've heard really good things about Tokyo. Supposedly, he's very good at the game. Hypno, I've seen, yep, before. Logic, I feel like I've seen play before in like an event, but I'm not sure if he was good or not. And One Cup, I'm not sure. I don't know him that much. Ryzen Phoenix is, I am assuming Dark Lord's team. Yeah, there he is, RP Dark Lord. He's got a bunch of RP people on his squad, so that must stand for the Rising Phoenix. That must be RP. Speaking of the boys, though, that's Team 12, which has got Sunless, Duar, Toya, which has my profile picture. Let's go, Toya. Let me check out your profile picture real quick. We check out your whole profile. 17 times Battle Royale. Leggy. Yas. Team 13's MIA. These guys are a bunch of goofballs. Then Team 14, we've got Sieging, Vitality. Team 15, we've got the Hard Brothers. Oh, they've got Risen people in their team as well. Interesting. Team 16, Antisocials. Those guys are quite like me. Wait, Team 16 is a girl team? Ooh. Okay. All right, let's big up Team 16, chat. Oh, they're already doing it. They're already doing it on TikTok. Is it Xena? Xena, Junie, Avatar, and Snack. Okay, we got a girl TikToker team. Let's go, dude. Then Team 17, we've got Swifty, which I think the leader of that is Fulcrum Shift. Could be wrong. That's another, like, smaller creator team. Team 18, we've got NGR. I'm not familiar with those guys, so I'm interested to see how they do. Team 19, you may have seen before, we've got Deuce. They barely didn't qualify on one of the previous days, so they're back once again. Team 20, we have Inners. Oh my god, Inners back again, chat. Inner Fury are back. They were actually the better team, and then Inner Legendary qualified, and Fury fell short. Team 21, we've got XTR, The Last Dance. Another team that was about to qualify and didn't. Team 22, we've got Invictus. I was calling these guys Invincible for the longest time, but their name's Invictus. They almost qualified and also didn't. Team 23 is OP119. Team 24 is... Oh, the Chefs are back again, guys. The Chefs are back again. It's their last chance to qualify, chat. It's their last chance to qualify. They've got to make it, chat. They've got to make it. And Team 25 is Loyalty Squad. So, man, as soon as you're ready to go, we can start up the first game of today's qualifiers. Ledred, thanks for the 20 gifted over on YouTube, man. I appreciate it, bro. I see you in the Discord quite often as well. Wait, did VRS join? Oh, they did. Okay, never mind, man. And they've got one more. There we go. The whole VRS team's back. There we go. Varsity, they were actually in the lead. Well, they weren't ever in the lead. They were top 2, so they could have qualified, but they didn't. So there's a lot of players and teams in here that were about to qualify and didn't. And then the last of the players that actually had teams register in time to participate are in this. So you may see one of your favorite teams that didn't qualify in day 1 or day 2 qualify here to the finals. We have the finals on Saturday, and then next Monday, we are restarting, and we are doing another round of qualifiers from Monday to Friday, and then Saturday again is going to be the finals. So we have 3 weeks of leagues, chat. This is the first league. Next week will be the second league, and the third league will be in the third week. We're just doing back-to-back tournaments that will increase in prize pool as the weeks go on, chat. So yeah, I'm ready to start as soon as Matnan ends. We got 100 people in. Matnan, my broski, you can start whenever, my little scrumptious dude. I also ordered a coffee from McDonald's, chat, because nowhere else was open in my country. Well, in my surrounding area. Let me actually check if it's... Oh, damn, somebody's actually gonna leave this up to me. Damn. So we got a McDonald's iced latte, chat, because, you know, I'm a little bit fruity on it. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm a little bit fruity on it, chat, okay? I get the iced lattes, dude. I put ice in my coffee. Don't roast me. I'm not trying to do that hot life, chat. We got the iced latte, and I got a couple of espresso shots on the side, because they won't pour the espresso shot into the iced latte. No Starbucks nearby. Autumn, you do not need to insult me that much, all right? If there was Starbucks nearby, do you think I'd be getting McDonald's? Bro, I wish there was Starbucks, dude. Actually, you know what? I wish there was even more boba. You know boba, where it's like a... Oh, some of you guys won't have a clue what I'm talking about, but there's things called like taro boba or whatever. Damn, you're kicking them all out? Mannan? Was that the wrong team? Hold up, let me see what Mannan said. Was that not them? Oh, wait, Mannan, are those guys gonna join or no? Oh my god. Chefs on TikTok are getting spammed right now. It's so interesting seeing YouTube chat and TikTok chat, completely different communities. Yeah, milk tea, that's exactly what it is, Mikkel. Yeah, that's my guy. Mikkel's my guy in chat. But, yo, Taro Boba's sick, chat. I love it. And the balls are, like, the squishy, like, the harder squishy ones. I hate the poppy balls, bro. I hate when balls pop. I like squishy balls. In my Taro. In my milk tea. But yeah, like I was saying, TikTok is filled with like Africa and the Philippines, and then YouTube is filled with Iran. And I would also say the Philippines does use YouTube quite a fair bit, but it's not as much as what it used to be, bro. It's not as much as what it used to be, dude. All right, Madman. You can add the new team in whenever you want, Madman. If that was them, if Varsity want to play, Madman, let them in. Let them in. Because this other team's unresponsive. So just get Varsity back in here. Because I like those guys. I don't know how you're feeling about them, but they almost qualified, so we'll get them back in for the final day of the qualifiers. Brisket! Oh, he picked somebody else. Never mind. GG's. Did you? Who is it? Who is it? Spread the word, man. And give me the team name. Give me the team name. Edgardo. Okay. Okay, it was a fairway, man. I said it was a fairway. They were picked. Remember, if you want a team in the tournament for next week, make sure to join the Discord. I'm going to discuss with Madnan to see if the qualifiers are open right now. He'll let me know. And if they're not, they'll be open after today's qualifier so that you guys can register your team if you want to qualify for the next week's tournament. Remember, I'm only doing this because you guys asked in the comment section of my TikToks and YouTubes, can we have community members in the tournaments? That's why we're doing these qualifiers. So if it wasn't for you guys telling me in the comment section, we would have never have done it. Just like if it wasn't for you guys telling me to host a BR tournament back in the summer where we hosted the biggest three BR tournaments of all time, we wouldn't have done it unless you guys had said to us. So if you just say to me, I'll try and make it happen. Same thing with the regional tournaments. I'm trying to get regional tournaments through the door, and we'll see if it's a possibility in the near future, though. Team 11 is from Asia? Yes, sir. We've got, bro, there's teams from every region. Madman, just start it up, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it going. I'm going to go ahead and close one of my windows, chat, because it's actually starting to get a little bit cold here. Biscuit! All right. All right, chat. I'm back. Mods, I have joined back. Mods. 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 Oh, wow. Oh, Jenny. Is that Jenny from TikTok, man? Is that the Jenny I know? No way. Wait. Pause the music. Matt, no, shut. Oh, it is Jenny. Let's go. It is. Oh, chat. It's another TikTok team, dude. I'm not even capping. Oh, hell yeah. All right. All right, get Jenny and the boys in here, and the girls. I'm not sure if it's girls or boys, but anyway, get Jenny in, bruh. Hell yeah. Are there Indian teams? There are. Dark Lord is an Indian roster. I'm pretty sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he's from India. Or he's from, like, it's Pakistan, Bangladesh, or India he's from, but I'm almost certain it's India. Right? I'm almost certain. Smoking, thanks for the game controller, man. I appreciate it. Oh, 3 game controllers. Thanks very much, chat. Bring back the music, broski. All right, man. Tell him to hurry up, or mods will ban them. Oh, he's from Pakistan. There, no, he's in the YouTube chat. There it is. What's up, Dark Lord? How you doing, man? Good luck today, bro. Good luck. Qualify for the finals. Go against the craziest teams known to man. Me personally, I wouldn't want to, because I'm a noob. Thank you very much. Like, yeah. You missed my last 3 super chats? What were they, Lad Rad? What were they, bro? What did I miss, Brisket? You know what? I wonder if I could see them. Probably not, right? If I go to, I don't know. Smoking, thanks again, Brisket. I wish YouTube was like better for that kind of stuff than, but TikTok is better. Okay, I see them. Give everyone a Merry Christmas. Even people below level 20. No way, Led Red. Don't need to say this, bro. It's still sad because you didn't wish us below level 20 a Merry Christmas. There's no way this guy's saying this in super chats. All right, everyone below level 20 in my Discord server, Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, there you go, dude. Are you happy now, Led Red? I just seen him. Bro said, oh, bro, ain't no way. He's been waiting for this for ages too, because when I said it, he said it's not fair in the general chat, dude. I just did that because I didn't want to tag everyone, bro. I didn't want to tag everyone in the server. If you tag everyone, then people get annoyed. You know what I mean? Oh, is mine? Oh. I do that. All right, chat. Chat, no. Chattington, though. Why is this warm? It should be cold. Oh, hell nah. Wait. Oh, hell no. I got 2 warms and 2 colds, bro. Wait. Chat, I have returned and I am ready. Man, please tell me they're all in. Oh, one player's not here. Alucard left. Get him back. Mods ban him. Maybe he got subbed. Okay, chat. Are you ready? Oh my god, I haven't heard this song in forever. You are. Look at this concoction, chat. Look at this concoction. Hey, yo, this is... Bro, there's slightly less in this than what there usually is. Usually I have to drink it before it overflows, broski. Ah! Wasn't me. Wasn't me. You can't rewind the stream on TikTok. YouTube, it was me. TikTok, it wasn't me. It was something else. Wait, they give me 2 lids. They give me 2 lids. What am I meant to do with 2 lids, bro? Look, the 2... Can you see that? Can you see that? Look, there's 2 lids. Bro. Oh my god. I don't even... Whatever. Okay, making sure it's all there. Oh, little milkshake action. Little milkshakington action. All right, good job, man, for starting.
Welcome to Blackout, soldier.
And let's put like a very strict timer on when we start these queues for next week. Right, so if everyone isn't in by 10 past, then we get somebody in for 15 from a quarter past. So 15 minutes past the R, yeah? Let's do that. So everyone gets 10 minutes after I start the stream to join.
Time for the mission.
Sounds good, man. Alrighty. Oh my god. Oh man. Wait, who the frick? Yo, these guys have sick names. Team 4? Oni team. Only Trump. Wait, is that iFranco like the actual one? The one from my server? Oh, hell nah. How is Plux in this? Bro, ain't no way Plux is in this. Broski. Okay, chat, team 8. You know what? We need to make predictions of good teams in this. I predict Team Inner Fury to do really well. Team 10, which is Risen Gaming, to do really well. And my third option, I'm curious about Washed Professionals, but I don't know if they have like the experience right now. So I'm gonna go with AMK Bakery. So Team 9, Team 10, and Team 20. I would love to see Wordy and those guys do really well, which is just their Team 19. You know what? I'll swap my AMK Bakery for Team 19. So we got Team 19, we've got Team 10, which is Risen, and then Team 20, which is Inner Fury. So Deuce, Inner Fury, and Risen Gaming. That's my picks, chat. What are your picks, chat? Oh, actually, I need to put this on the screen on YouTube. I have it on the screen on TikTok, but not on YouTube. There you go, YouTube. There's some of the names on the screen for you guys. We have the top 10 points on the screen throughout the entire tournament so that you guys can see where everyone is inside of each game. Just saves you guys having to ask in the chat, saves you guys having to ask the mods, and Honestly, it's just a better viewing experience if you see where everyone is. And it also, like, can make you think, like, what game it is. Maybe, you know what, man? There's a quality of life improvement, broski, for the finals. Put what game those points are from. So, get Bright to do it for the finals on Saturday. Make sure that there's, like, an easy way to tell, like, what game those points are up to. So, like, up to game 4, up to game 3, up to game 2, only game 1. Like, something, like a little text that says how many games have been played with these points. Or you could do 1 game left, 2 games left, 3 games left. Either of those are fine. All right, chat, let's get into it, broski. So straight off the bat, Wash Professionals haven't lost any players. They also don't have any kills. As we go down the list, we'll see where everyone else is. Risen's over here. Oh, they're underneath. Wait, hold on a second. Is that Nooktown Island? Damn, bro. Yeah, y'all remember when Nooktown was also in Isolated? When I seen this, I thought it was Isolated for a second. I was confused, but it's not. They removed that for ages ago, dude. All right, Scope X is... Oh, no, they are in a fight now. They are in a fight. Oh, my God. It looks like Wash Professionals are getting wiped here. They are eliminated straight off the bat. I'm glad I took my pick off of them and put it to somebody else, because they are one of the first teams fully eliminated in the game. The second team to drop out of here, brisket. Speaking of teams that are about to drop out, however, we've got Doug Trio over here with X-Bummo. These guys, I believe, are known as Dino Nuggets. Oh. I think he's just trying to get out of that situation. Let's go down the list. He's not going to get into a fight anytime soon. Oh, speaking of other players, they just got eliminated as well. However, there are fights going down here with the chefs. All 4 of their players still alive. They've got a couple of knocks on their side. There's another knock coming in for Lex. He's able to take out Hellboy in its entirety. That's the first kill on the board for them. They did get a couple of knocks as well, but they just haven't been able to confirm them. And they're going against Inner Fury. This is a very good team, chat. This is actually 2 of my favorite teams in the competition so far going against each other. We got Ames right there taking shots from Chief Slick, or Chef Slick. Chiz is camping. I don't think they know that they're there, and it looks like one's gonna flank Slick right here. He's not known. They don't know that he's right there. They've walked right past him. Now they're pushing into the other 2 players. They're rotating out of this situation. Inner Fury trying to get out of there. The chefs are chasing them down. I'm not sure if they'll be able to find any of them. They are hiding in corners now, making sure that none of their footsteps are known. This could be very bad for the chefs, because they can walk around a corner and get absolutely obliterated here, which is not what's going to happen, as the father is able to kill Eames. Now it leaves only 2 more from this roster. Let's see where they're hiding. Chiz is moving around. He's got a tag here, so he's able to get back Hellboy. Rizix, however, has rotated out of the entire situation using the brand new legendary girl skin that was released in the game. I actually really like this. It's a super cool skin. Chiz is rotated out now. Remember, they only have one of their players back. Aim's tag is still in there, so they will definitely need to get that back in future. As for now, however, I'm pretty sure that Dark Lord's team did just get eliminated from this game, so they are out of game number 1. Let's hop on board with Risen and see what they're going to do. I think they're playing a much more passive approach, going for the kills will come strategy, which was the strategy that I used back when I was a pro player in multiple different mobile BR titles. Here's the Philly Girl team, chat, if you wanted to check them out. We know them as Edgardo. That's what Mannan told me they were called, but I just know that one of them is called... wait, actually, is that them, man? I think that's actually Team 13 that's them. Is it? It could be them. All right, either way, Jenny's in here from TikTok. We love Jenny, chat. She's actually played in an event of ours before. Any more teams you guys are particularly wanting me to watch? I know you want me to check out Wordy and the boys from Deuce. Oh, they're landing on him. They're going straight for him. Oh my God, instant kill from Nakimi. Rex is still alive from that team, but I think he's just gonna rotate out of there and not really go for any heroic play, as it looks like Chef has got another kill. Let's hop on board. Yep, they do. They have another kill on the board. Did they wipe the entire team? I don't think so. Nope, they still have 2 more up. So Rezox is still alive, and so is Hellboy. They're really gonna be trying to get these tags now, but I know for a fact Chefs are camping those tags so that they can get as many kill points as possible to put themselves higher up on this scoreboard. They do not want to go lower on the leaderboard right now. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to anyone who joined the stream, by the way, chat. Much love, guys. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season so far. I know I am. Oh, Hellboy going for the tag onto his team. It looks Like, chefs have actually let them get this. Oh my god, they're letting them, they're running as a team of 4. They're gonna let them go back and get the tags. I'm extremely surprised by this. Because, in my opinion, Inner Fury are one of the teams that are gonna stop them from qualifying. If I had hit those guys' tags, I would be all over their bodies to make sure they couldn't get the revive flight. But there you go. Different teams, different strokes for different folks, you know what I'm saying? Razox did just get hit again. So he's been eliminated once more. He needs to get revive flighted back in. And it's all down to Hellboy on the team. So chefs are definitely watching tags. They're just not as, I guess, strict about it as I would be. I would be looking at each individual tag, splitting up my team in a 2-2 fashion. So 2 people watch one tag, 2 people watch the other. And it means if one person gets knocked, the other person can trade with that knocked person and get the kill. Because you knew that there was only 2 people alive in the other team known as Inner Fury when you are the chef. So I think I would have played that a little bit stricter from the team. And now all of Inner are going to be able to revive their team unless they're, are they coming back for him? That looked like they were coming. Oh my god, they are coming back. Oh my god. Hellboy, you need to get out of that situation right now, buddy. Oh my god, they're chasing him down. They know he's here now. They must have opened up the stream because they went straight back to him. Chefs, somebody's got my stream open. They've got my casting open. They know now that Inner Fury is one of the best teams in this server, so they want to get that kill straight on to the last player. I am so sorry, Hellboy, but I have got to watch this to see what happens. Make sure to keep crouched. Make sure to stay away from them. I'm going to look at their side a little bit more than him because they're the ones chasing him. I don't want to spoil his spot too badly here, but we'll keep watching the chefs right now as they're going right around him. They have no idea where he is currently in the zone. And by the way, chefs, if you're watching the stream, he's gone now. He's not there anymore, so you might want to leave. Hellboy is no longer where you were looking. You know what we call that? A Sigma moment, chat. Ooh! Good job, Hellboy, staying alive right there. I'm sorry I got you stream sniped. I'll leave you to it now, though. Congratulations on getting back 2 of your teammates. Let's hop in and watch Deuce. We know these guys from a previous qualifier day. They barely missed out. Wardy's back in action. They have quite a few kills here total. I believe they have 8 kills total as a team. And with Wardy back, they have all 4 players alive. Inner Fury only have 3, which is going to be detrimental late game. It's going to be interesting to see how they do. Obviously, we know XTR from previous days, and it looks like Wardy's going to get killed off the drop here. Unfortunate for him, they also blow up the car as well. See you later, alligator. The chefs have made it into the zone. Hellboy is right beside them, though, in a car. Oh, yeah, he is. He's Hellboy, you need to go. You cannot go that way. Get into the zone. Make sure that he heals up. It looks like the chefs are going to be shooting at him, but he's too far away now. They can't kill him. And now he's actually made it back to his team. Great recovery there by Inner after a terrible start, ladies and gentlemen. Good job to those guys for recovering that. All right. Let's check on these guys. A lot of people over here, chat. There's a lot of teams over here. Okay. What's going on? What's happening? Oh, they're surrounded. There's one player from Team 18, known as NGR, are just above these guys. Are you all right? Okay. NGR versus OP119. They have no idea he's right here. Does he have a gun? Bro, you could easily kill these people. Oh, he's gonna go for it. He's going for it right now. He gets the knock onto OP2007. Now Telma's the last alive around his building. Gonna go for the revive flight card. Gets it. Gonna revive his teammate as NGR are also in 2 different dogfights right now. I don't know how this came to be, but it seems like they have split up in a 2-2 fashion. Okay. NGR have 2 left. Fear has rotated way further out. So that means they have 3 left, and OP119 has 2 left. We'll rotate out of this situation ourselves and go on to Fulcrum's shift to see where he's sitting. Guys. What the hell is going on here? Do you not understand there's $17,500 in the line, and these guys are building snowmans inside the kitchen? Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way these guys. Bro, This is not a photo tech in position, guys. No.
Airdrop incoming.
Guys. These guys are generational clip farmers. This is unbelievable. They knew I was gonna watch their ass. Look at them. This is a serious position, Fulcrum. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whatever. Let's go back to Deuce. These guys are outside of the zone. They still have those 8 kills, obviously. Unfortunately, Inner Fury has 0. Let's hop on board with some of the other teams. Risen's still in the game with Tokyo, Hypno, Logic, and 1 Cup. They have 4 kills, but they have 4 people left on their roster as well. So these guys are in a good position, I would say, to survive a very, very long time. Speaking of Inner, however, they just did get a knock onto somebody. Rezox got a knock. Oh, they're fighting this team. There's only 1 guy left. This should be easy pickings for them. 1 player alive. They've got 1 kill so far as a team. He's going to camp outside of the zone. He might die in the zone unless they find him really quickly. They need to find him. The kill needs to come through here. Hellboy doesn't know where he is. Chiz also doesn't know where he is. He's going to die outside of the zone if they don't get him. He's being knocked outside of the zone. So it looks like they still have... Oh my god, he didn't see him. They still have another teammate alive. It looks like it's Toya from far away. Oh, there you go. There's the kill. They got 2 kills on the board now, but that other teammate is just going to go right past him. Probably not even get their tags. And if Inner camps that, then they may get another kill out of it, but I'm not sure on that one. For now, let's hop on to Plux's team. He's got Rex still alive. I'm not sure if his teammates are going to get revived back in. It looks like he doesn't have the tag so far. Team number 3, also known as Phoenix. DE Phoenix are still alive inside of this game. Let's check out the zone. We haven't checked it out too much here. Thankfully, they did fix the zone in spectator mode. We asked them for that like a couple of months back, and it seems like they've done it now. They're outside of the zone, however. Best position in the zone right now is definitely Risen. One of the teams I picked to be top 3, I guess. My 3 favorite picks. We do it every qualifier day. Shots are going to go down here onto Guido. This is Wordy's team right here. This is Deuce. They're taking shots straight over. They have been spotted. Deuce versus DE. Wordy's rotating around the right-hand side. Oh, Squirper has seen him. Wordy's gonna get knocked here. No, he's not. Barely getting out by the skin of his teeth. His whiskers are showing right here. Chill Guy Lethal finally getting knocked, however. It looks like these guys may get eliminated right here as there's only 3 alive currently. Another knock is gonna come in. See you later, Wordy. Oh my god. I think that's all she wrote. Is their team fully eliminated? No, wait, this is out. They still have 1 player left. Nakimi has gotten out of the situation. Not for long, however, as he's getting freaking Maywop Mag sniped by a DLQ from across the map. Another team is shooting at him. Getting into there. Good job, but there's a team right in front of you who were third partying. They might hop down, or they may get distracted from Risen. He's safe for now, ladies and gentlemen. He is safe for now. Wordy's team, the last straggler. Oh, it looks like DE have hopped out of their car. This is a bad situation to be in because now they're in between 2 different teams on each side of them, and then 1 team is further up on the other mountain. So they're actually against 3 different teams in close vicinity. Not only that, you have the last player, Nakimi, up here with another team. This is like a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th party for them pretty much at this point. A terrible play for them to do was coming out of that car. They are stuck in this divot with Risen shooting right at them using Maywop Mag, DLQs, and a bunch of different other artillery items. They managed to get over the ridge, but now they have to fight this other team. Again, terrible position for them to be in. I will say Op 2007 and this whole roster has very weak health, and they're just trying to use smokes to survive. Nakimi's still in this house. He hasn't been fought out of the bathroom just yet. These guys are rotating right around him. This might be one of the best clutches we've seen. You can see him being absolutely surrounded here, but nobody is going in the bathroom. Shots going down everywhere. He may be able to get some points here from placement if he's able to stay alive, as OP 2007 team are eliminated from the game, being game number 1 in this qualifiers for day 3. This roster still got all 4 left, and it looks like no other team has decided to push over here. We're going to let Nakimi not get stream sniped by a different team here because I want to see how long he can last. XTR are losing players in the house right now to the zone and also to the other team. I'm not sure where Risen has went in all of this, but it looks like Toya might have actually killed them from behind unless they got a good rotate out of there. Nope, Risen are still alive, so they definitely did get a good rotation out of that situation. There they are. They've rotated back over to the gas station, getting another kill onto Scorper, being able to take him down. They still have 1 more player in that team, however. Toya and Yas are still trying to get late picks off strugglers rotating into the zone. As you can see, they took the hill spot that Risen did have before them. I'm unfamiliar with this team, but they have a lot of kills. 9 kills first game. First games are usually quite slow in terms of kills because nobody really wants to take an aggressive push, and they don't really need to either, so they can just play slow for consistent placement points instead of a run and gun kind of atmosphere for them. Not too bad there on the side of this team. I'm not sure. Nakimi actually picked up a kill right here. So he's got 12 kills, but he might die outside of the zone. It's looking like he's spotted. Oh, that was a bad play with the ninja. That was a bad play with the ninja. He should have just waited. Is he gonna be able to get the kill? He gets one. Oh, he dies outside of the zone, however, but Junie might actually come in favor and get that kill. I'm not sure if she's gonna die outside of the zone or if they're... Let's check this. She is. I'm not sure if Nakimi will get that kill because his whole team's dead, but that was an interesting play. I didn't realize how low his health was. On my screen, it was full, but it is what it is. Shots are gonna go down here, and it looks like Risen are doing a lot of damage, taking those guys down as well, knocking them. Almost full wiped. They are full wiped now. There goes the last one, and Risen are definitely looking like the hardest team to kill here, as Tragix is going to get eliminated again outside of zone. Only 5 teams left, 11 players alive. Risen have 3 players, Team 14 have 3 players, and it looks like Team 15 also have 3 players alive here. Hellboy able to pick up one. He's the last player on his Inner Fury roster. Shot still going down between 2 different rosters here as well, further up the zone. 12 kills in the side of Risen. Oh, he spotted them. Oh, knock. Yeah, there it is. Full kill. He got the crack and the full kill. Holly, last player alive in this team. They've got the snowboard in hand, but they may die outside of the zone here if anyone shoots at them.
Almost ready.
Thankfully not. They were able to get healed up here. Now using the ridge to their advantage. There's only 3 teams left. Shots go down. What a hit on that player. Hypno's gonna get knocked here. A smoke bomber possibly? It looks likely. There you go. Holly's actually a really good player. I did not expect this from this person. Can you get the full kill? You need the full kill. You need the points. You've got smoke bomber there to work with. Get the points before you die. If you die, you won't get the points added to your kill total. You need to get that. No, now you're going down to Hellboy. You might die here before you get that kill and the point for it. Jumping out here. Hellboy fight goes down. It looks like they're going to get turned on. Yes, they are. And unfortunately, Holly's not going to get the kill point on to Hypno. I don't know if that's going to come through in the final kill totals. We'll see at the end of the match here. But now in a 1v2 situation, only left person is Hellboy. He's going to die right here, and that's going to be all she wrote. There's nothing he can do in this scenario. And Risen take game number 1. As expected, I did say that these guys were the best team inside of this qualifier, and they're going to be able to take game number 1. Also, Inner Fury, who were left by the chefs at the start of this game. Remember, I called this out at the start of this game, that Chefs should have killed that entire team and camped their tags. They didn't camp the tags properly. Chefs died. Inner make it to the last team alive other than the winners. They got a 2nd place finish because the Chefs did not watch over their tags, which puts them further down on the leaderboards and skyrocketed Inner Fury from having a terrible game to having a very respectable 2nd place with a bunch of kills. That's how important it is to actually look at tags and make sure you keep a track of where they are. And unfortunately, the Chefs didn't do that. It's not an illegal strat. They can watch the tags. There's no rule saying that you're not allowed to watch tags. You're perfectly acceptable to do so. Giovanna, thanks for the 3 corgis, by the way, on TikTok. I appreciate it. And then Lottie, thanks for the money gun. Very nice of you guys. Thank you very much. Is that the real doggo in the chat giving his first gift, or am I tripping? It must be a fake doggo. Mods, ban the fake doggo. Okay, I'm just kidding. Don't ban the fake doggo. Shout out fake doggo. Did AMK qualify? Yesterday's AMK team did not qualify. The AMK team that was there on day 1 did qualify. They finished top of their qualifications. And as you can see here, Risen Gaming looking very good with, I believe, 14 kills right there. Actually, yeah, 14 kills. Not bad. Not bad for a first game. Like I said, first games are usually a little bit slower than the rest of the qualifying games. Inner finished really well there. They should have been out. I think they were going to be like the 3rd team to get eliminated from this game, but they ended up finishing 2nd with a respectable 8 kills. That's going to be a bunch of points added onto them. Then we have got team number 3, who got, wow, 16 kills, bro. They're known as, I think, I don't want to butcher their name, so we'll call them Vitality, because they have a bunch of letters before Vitality. It's like Si Jing Vitality, but I think we'll just call them Vitality for the purpose of speech. 4th place is team number 15. I'm surprised by these guys. They're known as Hard Brothers. I didn't expect them to get so high up here. Then team 16, is the Antisocials. They are the female YouTubers. They got 5th with 0 kills. 0 kills is disappointing, but at least they got points for being 5th. And as you go down further, you guys may know Deuce. They're a pretty popular team inside of the competition so far. They did get a bunch of kills on the board. I believe they got 12 total with an 8th place finish. Disappointing finish, but good in terms of kills. You can also see Team 12 there got 8 kills as well. Going further down here, I'm surprised Fulcrum Shift got so many kills with his team. They got 5. Then we have XTR, who have competed in a past day of qualifiers, but because they got so high up there, we decided to give them a slot in the final day of qualifiers. And as you can see, the Chefs are unfortunately knocked out 15th place with only 4 kills. I will say this, Team 18, NGR, had a bunch of kills for dying this early. 16 kills or 4... Yeah, bro. They had 16 kills for getting 14th place. That is incredible. Good job to them. Further looking down, not very many kills coming in the way of any of these teams except for Invictus, who had 5 kills when they finished in 19th place. So, like I said, Inner Fury and Risen, 2 of my picks to do really well in this tournament, have finished 1st and 2nd inside of the first game. Really, really good performance from them. Deuce a little bit further behind. They were my 3rd pick, but I think they might actually be quite high up there in the leaderboards as well. If I had to guess, it will probably, yeah, it will just be the top 4 teams. So we've got Risen, we've got Inner Fury, we've got Team 14 known as Vitality, and then in the 4th spot, we'll probably have Team 15 known as Hard Brothers. I think that it will actually go in the way of how these teams qualified in terms of the game itself, instead of maybe a disruptor coming from the Deuce squad, but I think they'll finish in 5th. Saying that though, no, they'll finish in 6th because Team 23 got a bunch of kills. I didn't even see that. OP119, they had 15 kills from just 3 players on their team. Their 4th player must have just not joined, and because of our newly strict running times, they didn't get their 4th player in, and they still got 15 kills. So that's a really good performance from them. So they will jump the 5th place team there for that game, being the Antisocial TikTokers. And then I believe that Deuce will go up into the 6th spot. So good job to them, chat. A very interesting game number 1, if I do say so myself. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Magic. I appreciate it over on YouTube. Much love, dude. Thank you very much. My little scrumptious. Alright, chat. I'm going to take a sip of the water, though.
Welcome to Blackout, soldier. The match is about to start.
Straight in, chat. Straight into the next game. This will be game number 2. Remember, we do 5 games per qualifying day. And the top 4 teams will qualify to the finals of each weekend, chat. Each weekend, we'll have 4 teams qualifying. Keep in mind, some of the big creators are automatically in this because it is big creators versus the community. So we have, I believe, 13 big creator teams in the finals already, and then 12 small creator or community member teams that go through these qualifiers to get into the finals every Saturday for the next 3 weeks. This entire week is Blackout. Next week will be 3 Blackout maps, 2 isolated maps. And then we will have Blackout and Isolated in every single week following. Let's hop on board to see where Risen actually drop. I'm curious, where are they going to drop on the map? Are they going to go firing range or fracking tower? We did see a very good team AMK go to the fracking tower before, but it doesn't look like they're going there. I think they might go to Cargo or Nuketown Island. They went to Nuketown Island last game, I believe, and it looks like they're going there again. They're opting for safe drops instead of a high octane drop spot, which is okay. Speaking of high octane drop spot, it looks like Inner are straight into the fights already. Where are you? Where is the Inner roster? I want to see what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. They are into the fights instantly. Chiz is already knocked. So are the Chefs. A little knock coming in the way of Hellboy. But unfortunately, he's going to die there as well, as Galley gets knocked from Rezox. A couple of kills going each way, chat. They need to get that confirmed. There it is. Some more points on the board. They have 2 kills so far, able to revive their teammates here, which is great for them. The teammate from the other team has rotated really far out. They're not there anymore. What about Wordy? It seems like they're fighting as well. Chill Guy Lethal. Oh, they're in Ghost Town and they're fighting the girls team from TikTok. Antisocial. This might be a free wipe for them, as I think only Judy's the last person left here. Shots are gonna go down here. Who's gonna get the kill? Oh, there it is. Junie has been eliminated, and that is gonna be all she wrote. The Antisocial TikTokers, the girl team from TikTok in game number 2. Deuce is able to get 4 points. 4 points total off of wiping that team, which is actually a lot. We'll hop on board with Inner again here, because I want to see what's going down with them. They've got all of their teammates back. Some of them don't have guns because they just got revived, but I think the team they were fighting is actually rotated out of this area now, so they're safe, at least for early game. Invictus's team has been split up here, as it looks like the Chefs are controlling Asylum again. They've dropped here once before. They controlled it the first time, and Inner decided not to contest them for the second game, but another team has contested them, and they're going after. Slick has got 2 of the kills so far as well. Good job to Slick. They are looking for the last guy from the Invictus roster. It's Vegeta. Another player is alive, but he's nowhere near the Asylum right now, as Vegeta's rotating out of that situation entirely. One of their players may have found him. It looks like Father has located this player. He knows he's around here. Yep, he definitely has. The college are going to come in here, and it looks like the Chefs are going to push Vegeta up out of this area. Shots go down. Easy knock from him. Now only 1 player left in the Invictus roster. Jazz is really far away. Probably just going to play for tags here, as the Chefs have secured themselves another 3 points off of drop. Will they die early game again? It's yet to be seen. Inner Fury, one of the better teams from the last game, and the better teams in the entirety of the qualifiers are still alive with their full team after those revives. We've got NGR here just going around the hijacked plane, I was gonna say, the hijacked boat. As for now, let's look at the other AMK team. These guys are known as AMK Bakery. We've seen multiple different AMK teams throughout the different days. They are all different teams, keep in mind. They're not the same players. Oh, he knows I'm watching him. He's got the stream open. He's doing the little emote chat. I mean, stream sniping's not really banned. I may put a delay. Actually, I think I will put a slight delay on the stream when it comes to the finals day. But as for now, they're chilling. And it looks like Jazz is going to get eliminated by Chef Father. So that is Invictus completely out of game number 2. I wish the Chefs had have done that in game 1 against the Inner Fury roster. But unfortunately, they didn't. And then Inner Fury just went up the rankings an incredible amount, putting themselves in the number 2 position overall. Hop on board with a different team here. There's Holy Father skin coming in clutch right now for Sunless. And we also have Freya here for the Rising Phoenix roster from Pakistan. Only 1 left in their team. They only have 1 kill so far. Risen still haven't got any kills. I'm not surprised by that. They seem to get a lot of their kills in the late game. Hopping on to team 2 here. Also known as Vice. Supposedly, oh, it is Mendez. You may know Mendez if you use TikTok. If not, you will have no idea who this player is, but it seems like they're camping inside a firing range right now. If anyone watched me back in 2021, you will know that we dropped in firing range for the World Championship of Blackout, where we won $30,000 as a duo, me and Sonho, and it was a $100,000 tournament. We ended up winning that, taking home the W, the victory for that. It was actually a crazy event, not gonna lie. It was super, super hype back then. Another Inner player is actually on this roster. Even though the team is not known as Inner, they're known as DE Phoenix. There's 2 Phoenix's teams. There's Rising Phoenix and there's DE Phoenix's. Rosie Posey's being able to get a kill right here. I'm going to hop on board with them and see if they're able to do anything else. Smoothman's going to get knocked. Not looking good for him. Is Wasted going to die here to Rosie Posey? Rosie is one of the best Battle Royale players from the OG times, as he's able to pick up another kill, but he's going to get knocked, and now it's all down to 2 more players on the roster. Jordan is going to get knocked here from above. But it looks like he's been landed on. That's going to go down. Not going to hit any of them onto scope. And it seems like this player has just landed with a pistol. If I was them, I wouldn't even take this fight right now. I think they're good to go, yeah. Oh, never mind. He got the kill confirmed. Fear has landed. Oh, what a snipe. Oh my god, what a snipe there from Scope. He's the last player on their team. You need to get those tags, however. Fear is rotating out of the situation as he's already got the tags from his teammates. There you go, revive them back in as the third party's coming in here. We see Tragics running up the side of construction. Oh no. Scope, you need to get out of that situation. You got 20 seconds until your teammates are going to get revived here. You need to stay alive for as long as possible. We'll see what happens here, and then we're going to go into the Chiefs after this. I want to see what's going down with those guys because they did get in a fight right here, but I just want to see if he can confirm his teammates getting back into this zone. Are they going to come back? They've got 6 kills on the board. This could be all they need to come back into this game in a good way here. And it looks like that's not going to be the case. They're going to fall, and their team is eliminated as Father is rotating around the map for the Chefs. Oh, okay. They're running away from Vitality. They're going to chase them down, and it looks like the Chefs are going to get eliminated at the start of this game as well. He's trying to hop inside of the car, but that's not going to be it. And all she wrote here for the Chefs, again getting eliminated at the start of game number 2 by Vitality. Vitality being one of the teams that I am not that familiar with. Oh, as it looks like NGR are in a terrible fight here. NGR getting third-partied after they were just fighting the Washed Professionals, the other team that we've seen earlier with Scope. Third party does come through, and they're going to get 2 kills instantly here. Diego's the last alive on their team. Terrible positioning for them. As we hop on to Inner Fury as well, they're rotating through the middle of the map towards firing range. All 4 players alive in their team with 5 kills on the board, looking splendid. As you can see, this roster here, Team 23, also known as OP119, are still alive with their whole roster. They get a bunch of loot right here as they were the third-party roster that killed the other team. Exploding that as you do because it was very, very weak. Kill Guy Lethal has 5 kills on the board. It looks like Deuce are doing really well here. They're doing incredibly well. 11 kills. They had a pretty disappointing first match in terms of placement. So now they're going to try and get a bunch of kills here and hopefully get a good placement in this second one. They do have a team that may third-party them here with Sunless and Toya. Oh, another third party's coming in, however. This is AMK Bakery sneaking up from them from behind. The SMRS goes down onto Satan's car. Nothing's going to come for it, however. And it seems like Nakame is able to knock Tito from Sunless's team. But a full kill's not going to come down here as Holy Father's shitting from across the map with the skin on. Let's hop over to LS. We haven't seen these guys at all. They're also known as Loyalty Squad. We haven't seen them much today. 3 kills on the board from them. Not really up to much. Just probably trying to stay alive here. Now if we go over to team number 14, also known as Vitality, these guys have been a very hard opponent to go against. Super hyper aggressive. Kind of similar to the Iranian teams that we've seen from yesterday's matchups, I believe. Or I believe that was day 1. Either way, it was Eternity Esports were super hyper aggressive when they were playing. As Wordy's team, DeGuido from it, is going to be able to get a knock onto Toya and a full kill. If we hop over to those guys again, we'll be able to see what's being done here to kill Sunless. Shots are going to go down, but he's going to get third party by a different roster here. XTR are coming in. Yas is really far away. Sunless still alive here. I don't know if they have any... Oh my god, is he going to land on him on a helicopter? Oh, he's that guy. Oh, he is that guy. Oh, damn, the Guido's gonna steal the kill off Wordy, but now Yas is the last player on this team, and I think she or he might just stay out of this action. Not go for any of the kills. I personally wouldn't. Inner Fury seem to also be in a fight right here. Shots are gonna go down. Razor's able to kill one. There's Hellboy coming in with the second on to Horus. We've seen these guys before. It's Loyalty Squad. A third party's gonna come in here by Xenon with the hoverbike. Not gonna be able to do any damage, however. As Inner Fury still have all 4 players up with 9 kills on the board. The only person not to get a kill is Eames. Oh, he spotted them. Hellboy trying to go for a pick here. Nope, he's not even going to challenge him. In my opinion, I would have went for a little frag there, but it looks like Eames is going to pick up his first kill of the day on to that Loyalty Squad roster. 11 kills total for this team. They are getting third party from above that hill, and it looks like the Maywalt mag does go down and hit Hellboy here. One of the most annoying mag attachments inside of Battle Royale. Not too good in multiplayer, but Battle Royale side of things, it is insane. All 4 players still alive. Same as well for the Deuce team with Wordy as the team captain. 14 kills, however, for them as they're hunting the XTR roster over by the array. I did see XTR Rex in the other side here. I'm not sure if he has another teammate here. Let's check him out. It's just Rex. XTR The Last Dance are still alive here, but it's only Rex alive on array. Where are his teammates? They're further down. Oh no. Oh no. As Yaz dies outside of the zone, they did get one of their teammates back up there. Could have been Sunless, not sure. This is a bad position, however, as that team knows that they're there. Going on to a different team, however, it looks like Mag is going to get killed by the gamers known as OP119. And a hoverbike might hit them from behind here. Bang! He turns on Xenon, hits the SMRS, and blows him up. Smoke's gonna come in here as well. Yaz dies outside his zone finally. OP are good to go for the latter half of this game. As you can see, a lot of teams still in the zone. Risen, we haven't seen too much of them. They're playing it a little bit slow, like we've said in the past. They don't get a lot of kills off the drop. And they usually get a lot of their kills coming in the later game, which is not a bad thing. Definitely not a bad thing if you get your kills in the later game. As long as you get your kills in general, you should be good to go. I feel like Risen might flank this team later in the game, but it looks like the flank's gonna happen right here from these guys. Able to take them all down instantly. Oh my god! The wipe came through almost automatically from Vitality. That was a full 4-man team, and they killed them close range, medium range, and long range. However, they need to get prepared because Inner are coming from behind here for the third party. The SMRS comes in. Inner Chiz hits it instantly, and Pavazi is taken out. They're also getting third party from below. This is absolutely terrible. They're gonna get eliminated as well. Is that the whole roster gone? No. Holly, the clutcher from last game, is able to stay alive here. Oh my god. Vitality just got third and fourth partied from behind and from high ground. As you can see, Inner Fury still alive here. SMRS in hand, trying to take down the opposing third party team that just took down that Vitality roster with them. Tragic's using the Rock Chase advantage along with OP2007. This is the OP119 roster. Inner are rotating out of the situation entirely, but as you can see, Holly is rotating right back to try and get those tags outside of the zone, possibly. They do have a smoke bomber handy here, and I think they're going to get away with this. They're going to get their whole team back. They need to do it quick because the last revive flight's going to come in very, very soon. Opting not to do it just now. Luckily for them, the zone doesn't hit for too much. Saying that, let's see where Risen are. Oh, they're chilling over by Array. Trying to get snipes from across the map. Not sure if they'll come through here. Not looking likely. Let's hop on to Inner, because I want to see what's happening to them now. Oh my god, they're getting third partied again from two different rosters. It's the OP119 team that are pushing him from the top, however, as Tragic's going to get knocked and eliminated here by Chiz. The OP119 team still alive, but Rezox might be able to get revived here from Chiz as well. Oh, never mind. The third party from behind with the ride. Oh, actually, it's not even a ride tech. It's a DLQ. It's Deuce coming in as a third party roster here. They should have dropped a couple of smokes here to help them out, but it's not going to be the case as Inner Hellboy is able to get a tag. Last alive for his team. They do have 15 kills on the board. They're trying to stay alive for as long as possible. OP119 still in the game as well. They've only got 3 players left as OP has been brought back. Unfortunately, it looks like the Arabic looking name has been knocked. I want an update though, ladies and gentlemen. I want an update. Holly has managed to get back the whole team. That's the team I wanted the update back on. Vitality are back. Their entire roster has been revived thanks to Holly's stellar plays going into the end of game number 2. Risen still alive once more. These guys look for a more passive approach, getting kills as they come instead of rushing. The complete opposite of Vitality. They're more of a rushy approach team. Risen trying to get shots onto the side. Hypno's able to pick off one onto Rising Phoenix Freya. Oh, Sheena has been spotted. Hypno's getting that confirmed kill. And it seems like Hellboy has been landed on here. And he's going to get eliminated. As Rezox and Chiz are both up. Ooh, there's a nice little loadout drop. Not the good loadout, but at least he gets something. However, it looks like the Maywalk mag is hitting him from the side. He's staying alive for now. They still have 15 kills on the boards. Looking over on Deuce, they seem like a 21 kill fragging roster right now. 4 players still alive. This is a stellar performance from them, ladies and gentlemen. An absolutely stellar performance from them. Straight after this game, I'm going to put the game scores on for game number 1, just so that you guys can keep updated with where everyone was before the start of this roster. I would put them on right now, but there's too much happening. I'll see if I can do it really quick. We're looking on to Wordy's Deuce roster here. They are looking exceptional at the end of game number 2. Super, super good as Lethal's able to pick up another kill onto Chiz. If you're on YouTube, I'm about to put on the image over to the right of the overlay. There you go. And if you are on TikTok, we're about to put it on the overlay as well to see where everyone is stacked up currently going into the start of this game. Wordy's team have done a outstanding job here. Now, speaking of the point system so far after game number 1, keep in mind this is game 2. At the top of the scoreboard, we have Risen, then Vitality, then OP119, NGR, Inner Fury, Deuce, Hard Brothers, The Boys, XTR Last Dance, and DE Phoenix. Risen's able to get a knock onto there. Oh, they're rotating away. It looks like it's DE Phoenix here. One of them have already been knocked. The third party's coming in through here from Deuce. Risen are the players that have spotted them first, however. As he's getting Maywalt magged, Wordy needs to get out of this situation. Tokyo's killing him from behind. DeGuido's able to get a knock onto Xenon. We've seen him die earlier in the hoverbike. Nades going through across the map here. This is a big cluster of players. Inner Arcane's gonna get knocked. There it is. Chill Guy's able to take him out. The full kill comes through. Nakami's also gonna get knocked here. This is a terrible push from Deuce. They do not want to take this fight. You're going against two different teams here. One of them being the best team in the lobby, being Risen. Tokyo's opting for a very, very wide flank. Not sure if this is the play. 3 players from the Deuce team still alive. 4 players from the Risen team still up for now. Tokyo's got the Maywalt. Oh, I'm not sure if he is using the Maywalt, but he is using a DLQ. Another third-party team. You need to drop smokes right now if you have them, or rotate into the luxury apartments that we used for the Battle Royale Worlds Championship back in 21 on Blackout. They need to go back into that house where we were using. I think Guido's taking a bunch of damage here. Transform shield goes down. Not able to get the pick onto Tokyo. A lot of different teams are now fighting in this area. You can see a third party's going to be taking these guys from behind. Tragix is coming in from OP119. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to stay alive here either. He has no health with another team, XTR Last Dance, just trying to stay outside of the zone for a little bit longer here. He's going to get knocked again, and it looks terrible for this team as they're going to get third party as well from Deuce. This zone is terrible for these teams on the cusp of it. Whereas Risen are in a very, very solid position. Tragix gets a kill onto a Vitality player, but it looks like One Cup's going to kill an XTR. And there it goes. OP119 are losing all of their players now. Whereas XTR are still alive, but I feel like the Guido or somebody else is going to eliminate this player. But it's not going to happen as Deuce gets eliminated. There it is. XTR are also out and Risen are still alive somehow. Now, only 11 players left, but there is 5 total teams, so there's still a lot of placement points here to still be made. Risen have not been able to spot Inner inside of here. Inner Rezox. Oh my god, how the hell do you even... Wait, what? No wonder that... Oh my god. Oh my god. What a play by Rezox there. He's gonna be able to get that kill, surely. Just stay alive, you'll be able to confirm that kill. I'm not sure if you'll get anything else from that, but at least he gets the kill. As Logic's gonna die outside of the zone here. Never mind, he gets the kill onto OP2007. Rezox gets the kill onto One Cup finally, and it looks like Holly and the squad's still alive. They're all gonna die, and that's all she wrote. No shot. Did Vitality end up winning that game? No way Vitality won that game after getting third party from the side. Team 14. It is! Vitality won that game! A bunch of third parties coming in there at the end of that match, but Vitality, with everything stacked against them, they took home the victory. We seen earlier in the match, they got third partied by 2 different teams. Holly barely got out of that situation with a snowboard, went back, picked up their tags about a minute later, got the entire roster back, and they landed on a loadout, got their stuff from that, ended up winning the entire game. That's just it, chat. It's not over until it's over. You rest at the end, not in the middle, and Holly definitely didn't rest when her whole entire roster was dead late game, and they ended up winning the match with a pretty good amount of kills too. 14 kills on the board. Let's look at the scoreboard here. As Risen were able to finish second. I mean, they did get griefed pretty heavily there by Inner Fury, unfortunately. If they didn't get griefed, maybe they would have stood a better chance, a better opportunity to be able to win that match. But unfortunately, the grief came through. A third party came through. A fourth party came through. And with Vitality having the high ground and no third parties, they were able to capitalize on that game. Risen did get a good amount of kills, though. They did indeed. Well, about 18 kills or so. That's not bad. That's not a bad amount of kills. As you can see, OP119, Team 23, they finished third with a lot of kills as well. Further down the list, you see Inner finished high once more. I'm not too familiar with team number 1 here, chat. They're known as Capricosa, and they got very little amount of kills, only 2, but they did finish 5th. Luckily for them, I believe that was Razox clutched up the 4th place finish for Inner. XTR, they did try to stay alive for as long as possible, but only finishing 6th with a good amount of kills here, 11 kills total. Wordy's team, again, falling short in terms of placement, but a ton of kills. Chill Guy Lethal had 10 total. I think that's the most kills we've seen from any singular player throughout the entirety of the qualifiers. Not only that, they got 27 kills total with the 7th place finish. I think they will be top 4 after that. That's just too many kills not to go straight up those rankings, even if a terrible finish did come through. We did see this DE roster get a couple kills here and there. Xenon with the hover bike that then got exploded. A couple of kills, but I don't think it's really going to push them up too much because of a disappointing placement. You can see Plux's team in there at 9th. Dark Lord with Rising Phoenix at the 10th place finish. If we go further and further down, not too many kills coming from either of these rosters or any of them, except from maybe you could say that the Chefs got a couple of kills. They got 5 total, and Schmovement team Wash Professionals got 6 total kills as well. It's actually a disappointing performance here from the Chefs. I didn't put them in my 3 teams to qualify, but I know that a lot of the African community really want these guys to do well, and unfortunately, in this qualifier and the qualifier before them, they've just been slightly disappointing, to say the least. But as we go through up on top of the leaderboards, you can see them one more moment. If you guys missed the stream so far, that was our 2nd game. As you can see on the screen right now, those are the scores after game number 1. Wow, okay. So we got an updated... Man, was that freshly updated to say after game number 1? That's pretty sick. There you go, chat. Now we've got an updated, a little bit of quality of life improvements for you guys. The next graphic that we show on the screen will be after game number 2. But as for now, before that game ended, Risen Gaming were number 1, Vitality were number 2, OP119 were number 3, NGR were number 4. So those are the teams that were qualifying. In my opinion, Vitality are now... Ooh, this is actually a close one. Because Vitality, although they did win the game, they only had 14 kills. Whereas Risen came 2nd, but they had more kills than 14. They had 18 kills. This is going to be close. I feel like Risen are still in the lead barely here. And Vitality, I think, are going to be 2nd still. OP119, they finished 3rd. Wow. Wow, the top 3 teams from game 1 are all the top 3 teams from game 2. Vitality, Risen, and OP119 are all top 3. I feel like Inner Fury are going to go into that 4th spot here because NGR are pretty much just nowhere to be found. I don't even know where they finished that game. They were just so far down the scoreboard, unfortunately. So I feel like Inner could go into 4th. However, Deuce did have an insane game. And for that reason... did they have enough points to counter that placement now? I'm going to say that Deuce are actually 4th. I'm going to say Deuce are 4th. So Risen 1, Vitality 2, OP119. It's so close. Deuce might even be 3rd here. But I'm going to say OP119 keep their 3rd. Inner are going to be 5th. And the 4th is going to go in the way of Deuce. That's my guess, chat. That's my guess. For sure. Yeah, unfortunately, the Chefs are disappointing right now. Risen and Vitality definitely look the strongest, chat. But yeah, we're both streaming on TikTok and YouTube. Appreciate all the follows on TikTok and all the subs on YouTube. Much love. Appreciate it. Yeah, any team from any region was allowed to participate in this chat. It will be the same for next week, so if you have a team, make sure your whole team joins the discord.gg/FergFam. It's pinned in my bio on TikTok, and it's also in my description as well on YouTube, as well as being the pinned comment on the YouTube chat. This is game number 3, chat. We will get to game number 2 scores on your screen very soon. Very, very soon for you guys. The team is going on in the background, making sure that they're done as quickly as possible. Myad, you should register as team if you want to play in these. If you think you could kill these guys, for sure. Anyone can register, man. You don't need to be a creator or anything. I set up these tournaments so that any community members could register in and join the tournament. All right. Yes, sir, man. That's a good quality of life improvement. The way it says after whatever game. So the next scoreboard that pops up onto your screen will be after game 2. Now we're currently in game 3, and Risen has decided to land in their same drop spot 3 out of 3 games. Mendez is also here with his team. I don't see Mendez getting out of here alive, especially when you have a team as good as Risen landing in Nuketown Island with them. In fact, they might just push them straight out of here from the start.
First blood.
As for now, however, the first blood is going to be on to XTR's Dava. Very bad situation for them. As Sunless is also going to get knocked and limbed here as well. A lot of people landing in the fracking tower. 3 different teams landed here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like XTR are trying to rotate away. And we actually have not seen these guys at all. There's 4 different teams here. We also have Rising Phoenix in here too. A lot of people landing fracking tower. That's ridiculous. Okay. AMK Bakery in a fight as well. Only Mendez gets dropped by Risen. Not surprised here. As expected. Mendez's team are going to die to Risen, as they are probably the best roster in this tournament for the qualifier of day 3. A lot of shots going in. Looks like a PKM's in the hands of Hypno. Manny's going to rotate underneath. Get the full kill on Takeshi here. Hypno is. Good job. Team now has 3. There's only 1 alive left on that team. They're going to rotate around and go for the other exit, I think. Yep. The comms are happening. They've trapped Manny underneath. Logic is going to go over to the ladder here. Wait for him to come up. That is why good communication is key. They know that Manny's rotating out, and he's just going to fall into the palms of Logic. Get shot by the Argus. Shots go down. Bro is incredibly weak. Land one more shot. That's all she wrote. Tokyo comes in with the support, and they've just got a full squad wipe onto Mendez's roster. 4 kills at the start of the game. They're looking absolutely splendid. Rising Phoenix, on the other hand, are sitting in construction. They've rotated away. Surprisingly. Wait, no, they aren't in construction. This is still fracking. I didn't even look at the map. It just looked like construction by where Dark Lord was sitting, but this is still fracking. They're underground and fracking. 2 teams are fighting over here. Yep. Looks like they're going to be able to get the res over onto those players. Sunless still alive for now. He did get knocked and killed earlier, so he does have no loot. A lot of players still alive here. However, let's hop onto Vitality, as they could be our #1 team. Alright, chat, we're going to get the Game 2 leaderboards on your screen right now for both YouTube and TikTok. So if you're interested where everyone is stacked up currently, I was pretty much right on my guess. Deuce did go up 1 more spot. They are not 4th. They did end up getting 3rd, which is very good for them. A good performance from Deuce here. As you can see, a push is going to come down onto Gengar. They don't see him. Oh, they've spotted him now. He's trying to rotate out of this situation with his flight. He's going to die here. There's no way he gets out of this situation now. Gengar's just struggling to stay alive. He does have another teammate that's around this corner here. I mean, Vitality could get 3rd party by a different team, but it doesn't look likely. Digito, he knows he's there. Oh no. Oh no. That SMRS could have been used a little bit better to secure a knock, but it didn't come down in time. Vitality are going to rotate out of here. It looks like team support has come in, and Gengar, how did you get out of that situation? I cannot believe that. But yes, on your screens, you'll see the updated scores for game number 2. We are now in game number 3, so keep that in mind. We are now in game number 3, so that's after game 2 performances. Risen in the lead, followed by Vitality. Deuce are 3rd, and OP119 are 4th. Inner Fury are right behind in the 5th place spot. Keep in mind, only the top 4 teams will qualify. Madman, I've got another quality of life improvement. For future qualifiers, we won't, well, you can do it today if Bright wants to do it. Put a little, like, either black bar or something to signal to show people as soon as they enter the stream that it's only the top 4 qualify. Maybe even make them a different qualifier color, or just some sort of signal, like a visual effect that shows people that it's only the top 4 qualify into the finals. Next week, it will most likely be the top 2 qualify into the finals, because we're going to be doing 5 days, chat, of qualifiers. And so the top 2 will qualify, and then on the last day, we will do like 4 teams qualify or something like that. On the last day, indeed. Smovement's being able to pick up a kill right here. Let's hop onto a different team. But yeah, man, and if Bright could do that, maybe just make them a different color, a slightly different tinge, or add a line or a box around the top 4 teams, like a black line or some line that will fit in with the color scheme. I think that would go a long way, just so that everyone knows when they join the stream who are going to qualify and who are not. Risen still have their full roster up with the 4 kills, so they're looking great going into the game 3 here. But just to reiterate that, chat, only the top 4 teams after today will qualify. We're currently in game number 3. After this game, there will be 2 more, so we're about halfway through this qualifier so far. Vitality still looking good, even though they have no kills on the board. They have all 4 players alive. Looks like they might get pushed here. Never mind, they were just smoking off the car so it didn't get exploded. The Chefs are still alive. 3 kills now. They need a very big performance as they are kicked out of the top 10. As you can see, the boys are 10th. Hard Brothers are 9th. We've got Phoenix in at 8th. NGR are 7th. And XTR Last Dance are 6th. The closest to qualifying here that aren't are Inner Fury. As expected. Good job by these guys, though. Man, and if Bright even wants to do that right now, he can, if he's available for it. If not, then it's all good. Oh, no way. OP119 are in a terrible spot here. They only have 1 player alive. Keep in mind, they are 4th, so they are in the qualification station right now. But I don't know if they're going to end up here, considering OP is actually outside of the zone right now. He is not currently in the zone. Washed professionals. Players that have been pros on multiple different titles before this. Listen, these guys are as close to me as I think any other players are in this game, where they've been professionals on different Battle Royale games, similar to me, and now they're scoping out for the last player on the OP roster. I think they found him. I know that these guys are generational stream snipers, especially Smoothment. They know that he's here, and unfortunately, I just got you killed. GG's, OP119 are out of this game. It didn't take long for the Wash Professionals to stream snipe him, I'll tell you that much.
Enemy down.
Speaking of another good team, though, that are performing bad this game, it is the Chefs. They need to do something if they want to stand any chance of qualifying as an African pro team. A lot of shots coming on here over to the guys on the car. I would really love to see them explode that right now, but I don't think it's going to be likely. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to do it, but they see a team right in front of him. He does hit him slightly, I feel like, with that SMRS. Oh, we're actually watching Inner. I thought we were watching the Chefs. Inner are in a good position, so we don't need to watch them. I want to watch the Chefs. See what's happening with these guys. They do have 1 eliminated. I don't think they have the tag, though. Ooh, they're in a fight with Invictus. So these guys have also played a different day of qualifiers, and they have performed pretty decent. That's why they were picked to join into this one. But it looks like Slick is going to go down here to Jadida. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Not again. Oh, my God. Africa, I'm sorry, but I'm going to need to say it. Like, the Chefs have been disappointing. The Chefs have been very disappointing. They just need to stay alive. You do not need to take points. You do not need to take positions to get kill points. Just stay alive, play for placement. If you think your MS is a little bit too high, just stay out of the action. Get those placement points, rack them up, play it that way. You do not need to rush in. If you rush in like that, you're more than likely going to die because of the MS. You need to play around your MS. Chat, if you didn't know, I used to play a different game. I can't name it right now. It's not even on the App Store anymore, so maybe I can. It was Rules of Survival. And I used to play on 300 MS and win tournaments on that game back in the day, just purely off me taking fights that I knew I could win with the milliseconds that I had of ping. I think a lot of players in Call of Duty Mobile are not familiar with playing with high ping, so maybe I'll do like a master class on it in the finals. I'll talk about different ways that they could play with high ping, because I have a lot of experience on playing on high ping when it comes to professional tournaments, for like world championships and regional championships and stuff like that, because I've done it many times in the past. So maybe we'll make like a little doc up for the finals to talk through how these guys could actually play this a little bit better. But as for now, it's not looking too good for them. Speaking of good teams, however, Inner are still alive with all 4 of their players on the roster up currently with 5 kills on the board. Dis are also still up in a fight right now over by the canal. Shots are going to go down, and that's going to be a team wipe. That was so easy from Wardy right there. 4 kills on the board, 7 kills total from the team. Looking really good. Honestly, a good comeback by Deuce here. They have 43 points total going into this match, and now they've been able to pick up another 7 points, so they could be actually first place right here if it wasn't for Risen able to get a team wipe. Oh, 90! What a snipe by Wardy! Oh my God. Great job by you. Invictus are able to get their team back into the roster. Unfortunately, I don't think Chefs have been able to get their teammates back just yet, but Father, are you collecting the tags here? Did you get them? I'm not sure. He's going for them. It doesn't come up for me that he's actually revived them in here. Oh, there they are. They're back in. So Chefs still have a chance here. For all of the Africans that love this team, that say that these guys are the best African team in the world, they're back in it. They really need a big game, however. They only have 3 kills so far. Speaking of kills, though, it looks like Chill Guy Lethal's trying to get some, but they're going to rotate out of that situation. And Inner are now in a fight with Risen, the best team in the server so far in terms of points. That's going to go down here. It looks like Ames is going to get eliminated off here by getting third party from Phoenix. Rising Phoenix are going to take him down. Not good. A third party comes through for those guys. We're all going to hop onto the third party right now. It's Risen, able to take them down as well. 15 kills on the board as early as this is absolutely insane. They're definitely going to rocket them way up to that top position and probably hold the coveted position for the rest of the tournament unless they have a really bad game. But to be honest, their strat would be similar to how I would play these things. I don't really take those early game fights unless I have to, unless I get hot dropped on. And if I don't get hot dropped on, I don't go searching for teams. And these guys definitely don't go searching for teams. They just happen to stumble upon them as they're rotating into the zone. So the kills will come for these guys. They usually look for good positions in the zone, central spots, instead of going for bad positions and taking bad fights. But it looks like Hypno has found a team, and knowing that this team isn't the best in the region, I would definitely push this if I was them. They've already got 1 knock. They know that they're not a pro team of their caliber, so they could push them, take them out, get 4 more points on their team's side just by eliminating this roster in their entirety. And it looks like they're also getting third party by another team as shots go down. Smoothman's eliminated, arguably the best teammate on that roster of Wash Professionals, along with Rosie. That's a full elimination. It looks like Logic's actually scoped through the smoke as well. This is awful for Wash Professionals. They just got in the crossfires of a different team here known as Risen, arguably the best team on the qualifiers. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but we're this early into the game with still 48 people left up, and Risen One Cup, who I did not know before this, has 10 kills. He has 10. Oh god, they're going over to these houses. That's a flashback for me where I died to Narcs in the Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale World Champs back in 2021. Luckily, we still won that game after me dying, but Scope's gonna get knocked right here by Tokyo. And now they only have, I believe, 2 players left on that roster. Let me go free cam right here and see where they're gonna go. Logic's probably gonna rotate straight into them. We got Rosie, Posey, and D still alive, but I don't think they're gonna be able to get after them as they're gonna rotate out with their snowboards. So they're safe for now, as Inner Ames is actually up here fighting XTR Dava. Who's going to get this kill? It's going to be consequential to the other teammate, and it looks like Dava from XTR is going to kill Inner Ames. Terrible play by Ames right there. He's been quite the disappointment so far for the Inner roster today. However, let's hop back on to the Risen team, as it looks like they might be going up here for this fight. It does look like they're going up here. Luckily for Inner, they still do have 3 players alive. They have spotted where that player did die. Shots are going to go down. None of them are going to hit. What is up with the Chefs, though? Ooh, they're further up on the zone here. As you can see, they're very, very far up. Okay. Right at the tippity top, there's nobody up here. If they get a good placement position here, let me check. Where should these guys go? Oh, this is a difficult... Yeah, it's a difficult place to pick. I would say the Inner probably have the best position in zone right now because they're surrounded by buildings. They can use those to their advantage. It's quite an open position here. Are they going to use that building that they just passed? I don't think they're going to use it. They're not using the position, and it looks like another team has taken the position off of them. Now I'd argue that Risen actually have a good position. There's so many buildings to choose from here, guys. Please go into a building. You do not need to stay out in the open now. It's just senseless. It's senseless playmaking. Bro. Guys! Oh my god, they're throwing. I'm not watching them anymore. It's actually annoying me, like, how senseless they are being. Speaking of players that are good, though, Risen's still alive right here, using the SMRS to their advantage. I think they're scouting for... Yep, they are. They're scouting for intel. See? You do not need to rush into teams. However, he's quite exposed here. But like the Inner player did right there, he rushed into the team. You do not need to do that. That's bad intel and bad placement on the map. I'm pretty sure he died because of that. Pretty sure he got eliminated. Yeah, he did. He died because of that. You do not need to rush in with vehicles this late in the game. You're going for placement, not for kills at this point. SMRS, Hypno's trying to hit a shot across the map. He lands it? Did he land that? I've seen a lot of damage being done, but I think that might have been from the cluster grenade from the other inner players. Other inner players are stuck in a very bad position here, in between a rock and a hard place. Transform shield goes down, but one cup's able to get the knock. Another third party is going to come in here, but it looks like Hypno's not having it. He wants to get that third party out of this situation and claim as many kills as possible. He already has a bunch of kills on the board so far in this game. Shots are going to go down. L-Boy is going to be eliminated. Hypno and One Cup are doing a duo position. Oh, right here, he should have put the SMRS in his room instead of the other. We would have got a confirmed kill. The shots are going down from either way. Hypno's went straight into the bathroom, gets the knock onto Kinjutsu, and now Inner Arcade is also knocked, and I believe that's a full squad wipe for these guys. Risen still looking like the best, most coordinated fighting team. However, these guys may third party them, but I think they're a little bit too late for that. Now, Vitality are still up in this game as well. These two rosters are definitely showing that they're the best inside of this qualifier so far. As we hop back onto the Risen team. 25 kills so far. One Cup has 12. I wouldn't take this fight if I was them. They have high ground. They have high ground, and they have head glitches. You do not need to take that fight. Hypno should have called out that there's a third-party situation over in the right-hand side. There's also a team known as Invictus behind them. Do not take that fight, Risen. If you want to win this game, do not take the fight. Exactly. See, this is what I'm saying. The good teams know exactly what they need to do to stay alive and gain as many points possible. You can tell the difference between amateur teams and pro teams really easy when you know what's going on inside of Battle Royale tournaments. And since I have a lot of experience playing in BR tournaments myself, now I'm obviously retired, I can tell you guys what are the good plays here to make and what are the bad plays. Speaking of bad playmakers, it's the Chiefs are going for a push onto Vitality outside of the zone from behind. This is a terrible play. This might be one of the worst plays I have seen today. What are you doing? And a third party's coming in from AMK. This is a terrible fight. Both of these teams need to get out of this fight right now. You do not want to take a fight like this late in the game, because this is when the placement points start stacking up. And it looks like a scene from Vitality is going to get knocked here. Chefs, if they want to do something, they need to catch him off rotation. There we go. The third party's coming in from Risen. They know exactly what's happening out here. They know that that team's weak from the zone and the other team's weak from the other team. And they're able to get the confirms onto the first one. Third party chefs right here. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Textbook push by Risen. Holy crap. Did you see that? They rotate out of the bad fight, hear that the bad fighters are fighting another team, go back into third party when the two first teams are weak, collect all of the kill points plus 2 extra placements up on the game. Now, in my opinion, they probably shouldn't take a fight here unless it's going to be in the right-hand side. It looks like they split up to get intel, and a team is pushing them right now. Tokyo knows that they're there. He has spotted one of them, gets the knock onto the first. Hypno kills the second from the top, coming in like a Hell's Angel from above. And now there's only 3 teams alive. It looks like a 4v4... Wait, hold on a second. Let me check this real quick. A 4v1 v3. Interesting. Obviously, Risen have the best spot in the zone. They have the high ground. However, they do not have that much to work with unless one of their teams are able to put a smoke bomber down like the Invictus roster is. Oh, SMRS in hand gets a knock onto one of the Invictus players. Now they have the smoke to use because they have dropped it themselves. It looks like Hypno's going for that push. Tokyo gets the second. Shots are going down. The whole team gets massacred on the main stage. And that leaves Maga the last alive. Risen with an absolutely textbook play coming in for game number 3. They couldn't have performed that any better than what I was saying while I was casting over that. They are definitely the most formidable and scary team inside qualifier day 3. They do not make mistakes. The only time I've seen them make a mistake is when they were not playing properly and communicating and executing as a team. Not only... Are you trying to tell me that 3 of their players had double-digit kills? 3 of them? You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god! These guys own everyone in this lobby after that game, chat. That's unbelievable. Holy chat. Oh my god. What? That's like 38 kills they just got. They are definitely rising to the lead right now, chat. Unbelievable play from those guys. Oh my god, dude. Mad9, can you send me the Google Drive link for that? Luckily, the chefs did survive longer there. They did survive a long time, but I mean, the real story is definitely behind Risen here. Oh my god, dude. That is an unbelievable game from them. 38 points just off kills alone. And like I said, they don't go looking for kills. They only fight in situations they know they can win. One such situation is that third party. The other time they only fight is if somebody's blocking them outside of zone. If somebody blocks them outside of zone, they need to push themselves into zone. They will take that fight. They don't go looking for fights willy-nilly. They just happen to be in positions to take the best fights where they know they can win and not drop any of their players. Because dropping even a singular player in the late game of a Battle Royale tournament is consequential to whether or not you're gonna win or whether or not you're gonna lose, because you want 4 players in that final zone to do as much damage as possible while everyone is trying to rotate in. Like we seen, Risen were targeting the Chiefs and they were targeting the fight against Vitality. They came in, third-partied them after rotating out of that fight and were able to kill both teams without taking a single player out of their roster because they came in when they were weak after they had already rotated and retreated away. A lot of players think that if you retreat away from a team, it's because you're scared of the team. No, they're not scared of any singular team in this competition. They're scared of accidentally losing one of their players. Just one of their players could be the difference between them winning the game and them placing 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th, like we've seen from the Chiefs there, finishing in that 5th place, or even, like Vitality, finishing in that 7th place. Keep in mind, Vitality died a couple of seconds before the chefs, and they lost not only 1 placement point, but 2 different placements for that. But just simply because Risen were smarter. They are better. Risen are like a team of Homelanders, chat. I swear to God. Great performance there by Invictus as well. They got a lot of kills along with a very, very good placement. I will say there's other Risen players on a different team, being Team 15. They finished 2nd as well. They did really good this game too. I'm surprised that there's multiple Risen players in different teams that are doing good. Those guys are known as Hard Brothers, with Reality, FPS, we got Kalos and Maggot in there. Those guys stayed alive for as long as possible. They stayed alive for longer than Invictus. In my opinion, it was better for Invictus to split there, but they were just getting SMRS'd, and they were getting hit with nades at the end of that game, and they were not rotating away. I mean, there's loads of smokes there. They should have known that they were going to get targeted by the other team, but they just were not conscious of it. As you go further and further down, thankfully, the chefs did something that game. They got a good amount of kills. 7 kills with a 5th place finish is not bad, but it's not going to give them a top 4 in terms of overall placing, which is, kind of disappointing. I know a lot of African players want to see them do really well. Another AMK team, AMK Bakery, did pretty bad. Vitality, that's their worst game so far. I don't think they'll drop out of the top 4. I think they're pretty secure, but it is a possibility. The only team I know that is definitely secure in top position is Risen, because they are dominating everyone. Speaking of top 4 positions though, Deuce, where did they finish for that match? They did get some kills, right? Deuce, where are you guys? No way they're further down than this. Inner finished 12th. I called them out for terrible positioning. They really did have awful positioning there. I can see just down here, 14th place with 8 kills. 8 kills are going to help push them up. That 14th place, terrible. You can see the Washed Professionals are in there. They've got some kills. They got about 7 kills total. And as we go further and further down the list, not very many kills coming in any direction of any team, except for Team 7, which finished 20th. They were actually able to get 8 kills off the board. And as we go further and further down, just less and less kills coming in the way of any of those teams. Really terrible performance here by OP119. They're going to go out of the top 4. They were 4th after game 2. That is game 3 finished. They are definitely not in top 4 anymore. They're going to get passed up by Inner Fury at least. They might even get passed up by XTR. I don't think so. Let me see. Where XTR, yeah, they could get passed up by XTR. I think they'll be right behind them. But what about Inner Fury? Will definitely pass them. and GR, I didn't see too much of those guys to give them like a solid rating or anything like that, so I don't think they're going to pass them up. We'll have to see when this next leaderboard comes through, chat, but definitely super solid performance here by Risen. They're unbelievably good. Way far ahead from all the other teams here. I mean, we even seen the Vitality. I was saying that they were kind of neck and neck in terms of how good they are. Vitality just didn't have the coordination there and ended up taking a fight outside of zone, which then cost them the death. And I was screaming and shouting at how bad that fight was. And fortunately for Risen, they came in with the third party after retreating from it. So that was very good for those guys. Here's an easier way to see the kills stacked up, chat, if you're curious about them. 38 kills coming in the way of Risen. Just unbelievable gameplay from them, chat. Just dominating the entire lobby. We'll go further and further down. You can see a bunch of different kills coming in the way of lots of different teams here. So they're pretty evenly spread up until the final three. The final three teams just capitalizing on everyone else in the lobby. But as for now, I'm ready for game number 4. We'll get the game 3 scoreboards on your screen as soon as we have added and tallied them up. Big shout out to the moderation team and the team that helped make all of these tournaments run. Headed by yours truly, Madman. Good job to those guys. They've been super efficient today, chat. It's been the fastest it has ever been since we started this. So super good for those guys. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything. Lottie has given 1,500 coins, and Giovanna has given 1,100. Soya Stella has given 600. Richie has given 300. Tina has given 100. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Much love, gamers. Idiot. Yes, Ackman is in the finals, chat. He is in the finals already. He's playing a lot of open games recently. I've been watching his stream. One of the best players in the world for sure currently. Yeah, I don't know if Chefs have a possibility of getting top 4. I think they're definitely in top 10 after that game. Whether or not they will get top 4 is a completely different ball game, though. Let's see though. Down the list. Madnan says that we'll get the scoreboard very soon. Oh my god, it's already here, ladies and gentlemen. The third game scoreboard is getting sent to us before the 4th game ever starts. That might be the fastest time any tournament in mobile history has gotten scoreboards. And now we've made a new quality of life improvement. You see, the teams that are in gold are the teams that are in position to qualify. We've just improved that right now. That's why we're doing qualifiers as well. We're doing as many improvements as we can to the stream as the time goes on before the finals. But as you can see, Risen Gaming in the lead with 97 points. Almost double the second place team being Vitality. Deuce are tied second with Vitality with 51. Inner Fury go into that number 4 spot, like I said, taking over OP119 with 41. And OP obviously dropped to 5th. The Chefs are in top 10, but they would need an insane game to get into top 4. They need to get like 20 kills at a really good placement if they want to just qualify at all. Keep in mind, we're going into game number 4 here. Invictus are still in the mix, NGR are still in the mix, XTR also, and it looks like the top 5 all the way down to top 8 are very, very close to each other in terms of points. There's only 10 in it right now, so that's only 10 kills total. If a team dies very early on here, like OP did last game, they'll go completely out of contention for qualifying, and they'll be eliminated from the competition entirely. But it looks like for now, is that the Chiefs getting kills again? Off drop? They've landed somewhere else. This time they're going for Rivertown. Oh, shots go down. He almost choked that, but he got the kill. For all of Africa, I'm rooting for the Chefs right now. 2 kills coming in the favor of those guys. Great job from them. They can't get... See what I mean? Terrible communication there. They both got stuck in the door. Like, this is the difference between the best teams in the world and one of the good teams in the world. Just a good, solid roster. The best teams, that would never happen. There's one guy standing in here waiting for them. Will the callouts come through? Oh, they have no idea he's there. They have no idea. Oh, he's been spotted. He's been killed. There you go. You're out of that corner, buddy. If the chefs want to qualify, they need to go hyper aggressive. This is where mistakes are made, and they might just push out here into the open and die instantly. It really comes down to whether this other team that they're going against are good, and I think this isn't a good team, so they may get away with this, chat. I think they're going to get away with getting another team wipe here, as this team that they're going against are another roster that is extremely uncoordinated, so they may get really lucky by pushing this team, as Plux also dies. Now it only has one more teammate on the roster. There you go. Now the chefs are actually in a position where they could qualify. If they win this game, they will go into qualifying position. Just based off these kills alone, I'm telling you right now, more kills will come. They get a central spot in zone. They don't die early taking dumb ass fights that we've seen from many different teams in this competition. And they hold out for as long as possible. They will go into a top 4 position as long as Inner Fury don't have an insane game. This is what they needed off the start. Wordy's team, on the other hand, Deuce, they don't seem to be in a fight with anyone else. They're not. They've got Ghost Town to themselves for now. Inner Fury, on the other hand, they are chilling over on Turbine. Again, another team that has landed in and not got anyone around them. Looking good for them on the early game. Let's see. Is Risen one of the rosters, like how I would play it, where they always land in the same spot? They should have landed in Nooktown. Did they land there? Yes, they did. See, that's just there's so many different variables when you look at professional best teams in the world compared to like good teams. It's a different ball game. It's the same thing as like looking at some of your TikTok creators and some of your YouTubers where maybe they might like kill somebody and you'll think like, oh, they're better than that person in like a private match that's not a tournament setting or just in a public match. That's not the case. The best players on the planet play in tournaments. They play in these events and they win them. They are highly coordinated, extremely smart, and they have some of the best movement and mechanical gun skill of any players on the planet. Not only that, they're in a group of 4. So you have 4 of the best players all on the same team in this qualifier on the Risen roster right now. Really good play by them so far in the competition. As you can see, Rising Phoenix have also opted to land Fracking Tower once more. Some of these teams are deciding they want a particular drop spot instead of rotating around the map. Sunless. He did get pushed out of here. Oh my god. The chefs are being super hyper aggressive now. This is extremely risky. This is a super risky play by them, chat. If they are able to find bad teams, it will help them. But if they go into a team like Risen, Vitality, Deuce, Inner Fury, OP119, even the hard... Oh my god, it's Inner Fury. This is it. This is what it's all come down to, ladies and gentlemen. It's either chefs qualify here or they lose their qualification. There's absolutely no in-between. They need to take down Inner Fury right now, and now with 2 of them already dead, it's not looking likely. One of the Inner players has been knocked, but it looks like the coordination was not good here. He's killed a Psychosis. You need to throw your nades across the map here to get the knock onto another player. Shots go down by Slick, but it's not looking likely. Oh my god, that might be the worst transform shield I've seen in the competition so far, buddy. That was awful. What? There was nobody even there. What did you think? Did he have poltergeist or something? What were you thinking in your head? I didn't see no poltergeist running across the road. Bro just dropped his transform shield for no reason. And now they're going to get pushed out of this position. They're holding ground instead of rotating away. Father is still here as well. They're going for a 2v4 play. This is an awful position for them to be in. He gets 1. If Chef somehow managed to clutch this up. Oh my god! If Chef somehow managed to clutch up this egregious rush play, that would be insane. Another player gets knocked. However, it all comes down to Father. He has no health on the board. He's just trying to stay alive. Oh, the callouts just came in. It's a 1v2 situation. Inner versus Chef Father. He's not sure what he needs to do here. It's not looking likely that he's going to win this. Shots go down. He gets another knock. He does get another knock. But another teammate has been revived. This is awful. This couldn't be any worse for him. Rezox, he doesn't have any health. He's able to get a couple of shots on here. He's going to die here. There's no way he gets out of this situation. Father, you need to stay alive. You do not need to push this. Oh my god, he's getting rotated around on. It's a terrible sight to be seen. You should have got that full kill. You're going to die here. 3 players now tracking him down, and he's going to be eliminated from this round. Oh my god. If the chefs just had a little bit more coordination as a team, Inner Fury would have been absolutely dominated there. Like, if that was Risen would have walked all over them. But they were split super hard. Like, oh, there's just so much wrong. It's actually starting to annoy me because I know what needs to be done there. Like, when you get landed on by a team, the first thing you do if you're split up is smoke yourself off, rotate to your team and take a 4v4. You don't take a 2v4. There's always opportunities to get out of a fight as soon as somebody lands on you. Drop smokes, drop all your abilities, rotate back to make it a 4v4, make the 2 subs that are in reserve pop their abilities to get you back, and then take the fight. You do not need to take a 2v4. It's just stupid. It's not a smart play. Got another inner player here on the DE roster. They're not going to go for that fight, however. Now, it seems like Smoothment, Rosie Posey, and Scope have all landed in construction again, opting to take the same drop spot once more. Speaking of Risen, however, let's see where they are in the map. They've rotated away from Nuketown Island. They haven't got a good zone this game so far, so they've always been on the edge of zone trying to pick fights with other teams to get in, which has actually been detrimental for other teams, but it seems like Risen have been really good at it so far. Up on board with Team 12, however. They're on the complete opposite side of the map, over towards the turbine area. Ooh, Fulcrum Shift actually is going to get a kill onto Mendez. What about Dark Lord? How's he doing? 2 of his teammates are dead already. No point watching this team. They're probably just going to get eliminated instantly, as another one of his teammates has died. So they're probably going to be out of contention here for the rest of the tournament. They're just here to fill kill points. Vitality still up, chilling over by firing range. Not looking bad, not looking good, just average. They've got 1 kill on the board. There's only 17 teammates left, so they're going to start getting placement points sooner rather than later. This is the TikTok anti-social team, filled with a bunch of girl gamers, some of the best that we've seen so far. However, Risen are in a fight against DE. This is a third party. A third party's coming here, and Risen are in quite the spot. I'm not sure if this is the move. They're quite open here, but saying that, they are together while they're in the open. So they could pop their class abilities like Smoke Bomber to get out of this situation. They don't seem to be too scared here, so they're just rotating around. I don't think they realize that there is a team up here on the high ground, and they don't need to worry about them just yet because they're a little bit further away. Not that they would know that they're there. They're actually rotating into them. They're going to be able to see them on this side of the mountain very, very soon. Whether or not they decide to fight them is another story. It looks like they're chasing them down. 3 players in the car, 1 player further back to provide support, and also if they get wiped, they will be able to get out of that situation. Oh. The 4th player, Tokyo, is now caught up on them. They know that they're over here. They just don't know exactly where. They don't have high ground. They have the low ground here. They're using their power to their advantage. I think that this other team is scared of them. Now they have the high ground. They have everything to use. And I think this is a terrible position for Arcane and Squipper to be in. Squipper looking like he's going to be the first to get knocked here. There it is. The knock comes through. And now it's all down to Arcane to get out of that situation. Did you see the way Risen rotated? They rotated in a 3-1 fashion, which is exactly what I used to do in Rules of Survival. We used to rotate in 3-1 fashions where I would hold back. I would be the person that if my teammates died, I was last alive, and I would be sitting outside of the zone to try and get placement points and a bunch of kills from long range angles as possible. Anyone that used to watch me playing in those tournaments, I know there wasn't, in the finals of those tournaments, there was only maybe like 4,000 people watching, so it wasn't as big as the tournaments that we do now. So I know a lot of people didn't watch them back in the day. But these guys are operating in the same structure, in a 3-1 fashion. Whether they're doing it intentionally, or whether Tokyo himself just kind of knows what's up and he's holding back in case they get wiped off of the car, is yet to be known. I'll have to ask them in the chat after this tournament to see if that's like a conscious decision that they make, or if it's just like a random situation that Tokyo always finds himself in. Xenon in the hoverbike once more. We've seen that before. Let's hop on to a different team. Team number 13, chat. They've actually been in the qualifiers before. They didn't qualify, however. A lot of kills over here. A lot of loot to get. Vitality still up. They are in 2nd place position, joint with Deuce. Speaking of Deuce, I'm curious where they are right now. I haven't seen Deuce this entire game. They're still alive. They've got good kills. 8 kills total. There's only 15 teams left, so they'll start to get some good placement points here as Tokyo is able to pick up another kill onto the end roster. I don't think these guys are going to third party. Not going to lie. I don't see a third party happening, but it looks like Tokyo's taking a fight, and one of their guys have actually been knocked and eliminated entirely. Okay. Wasted's going to get knocked. There's Fear also getting eliminated. Is that the whole roster gone already? Nope, there's still one more. It's Jordan. He's in the Jackal. So he's not really going to help them right here. They could blow up that Jackal instantly if they decide to shoot at it. Whether that's going to be the case is a whole different issue. they'll be able to get their teammate back. I don't know how their team actually got killed there. He might have got killed out in the open as they all pushed up onto him. But they got out of the situation well. How many kills do they have? 8 kills so far, so a little bit lower in terms of kill count, but they're still in a really good position because they're going to get the teammate back. The Jackal's coming down, trying to kill the other players. Not going to be the case. Vitality also in a fight along with Inner. The TikTok team is just outside of the zone chilling right now. Let's hop on to Inner, see what they're doing, see what they're up to. They have 13 kills on the board right now, looking good, looking like they could actually get themselves into a position that would qualify them. Oh my god, it's against Vitality though. They're out in the open. See, there it is. Smokes are going down. That's exactly what you need to do if you want to get into this position with a rotate. Using the little tiny ridge that they have to their advantage. I'm not sure about that smoke play. That's an interesting one. It looks like they're splitting up and going for a flank while also getting the revive flight. Okay, that's very good. That was very good. I did not know the tag was there, but it looks like Rezox gets the tag and decides to disengage, chat. They're not retreating because they're scared. They're retreating because the fight is not fair. It's a 4v3. Inner Rezox has decided to get their teammate's tag back and make it a 4v4. Now with the knock coming through from his fellow teammate with this XPR, it means that the other team, being Vitality, is also scared of Inner. Chiz able to get the full kill onto them. Now they have technically got the advantage. They've got the momentum swing in their side. Inner Ames is about to drop down from the revive flight as well. So now it's almost like a 3.5v3. They've got high ground as well. I personally wouldn't take this fight on either side of this team, even if I was Inner or if I was Vitality, because I would be thinking of the scoreboard and I would know, okay, Inner in top 4, we're in top 4. We don't need to fight a top 4 team. We can disengage, go around somewhere different in the map, and solidify our top 4 position by not killing or engaging in this team. It's too risky of a play. They're both right beside each other in terms of points. There's only 10 points in it, and if either team dies here, it will be detrimental to their success. So if I was them, I personally wouldn't take this fight. I think that they will get the teammate back, though. Shots are going to go down again. Do they have the tag? They should have the tag here. They don't? They didn't get the tag? Yep, there it looks like Inner is going to disengage from that fight. They know the situation that is in hand. You don't want to fight another really good team. I think they might flank and hold them on the zone, but I'm not sure if they'll have time to do that. It looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They're going for the rotate, flank, and hold. I don't think Vitality will be dumb enough to take the fight. I'm hoping they're not dumb enough to take this fight. I mean, Inner just... Oh my god. This position play is ridiculous. Vitality have completely screwed themselves. What the hell are you guys doing? This is awful. Inner has taken the entire zone control with Maywalt Mag, DLQs, and other long-range weapons, and now it leaves Vitality in a precarious position to try and get into the zone. They do have cars here, but keep in mind, Inner might have an SMRS in hand, and now they're going to have to rotate into another team in firing range. Okay, they're opting to go around the entire different side now, so I guess they kind of saved themselves there, but I mean, Inner made a really good positional play, and it almost completely dominated Vitality if they decided to go the wrong way. Inner, I'm not sure if they know that there's a team in firing range right now. Maybe they will. It's yet to be seen. But they're actually... Vitality's actually fighting a different team. This is awful, because a third party could come out from this team behind them in firing range, or even from Inner if they've decided to rotate in, and it looks like they are actually going to do that. They're going to try and get the kills onto the firing range team, which is the third party team for this Vitality roster, as they're fighting OP119, who we guys already know are 5th in the leaderboard so far, as Tokyo gets a kill onto that other team in firing range. Looks like they're pushing them out of this situation. I think OP119 might only have 1 teammate left. They're in a very, very terrible... Never mind. They have 3 teammates left. We just couldn't see them yet as Kanzo's flying right by here. That's probably going to be blown up. It's been hit a bunch. The kill might be stolen here by a different team, though. Oh, he's chopped out. He's not even weak. He's trying to use anything he can to his advantage. I feel like he's going to die. He uses the wall just for now. Got a smoke down. That was a very good play by him to actually stay alive here. I'm not sure if he still will, though, as there's multiple teammates from multiple different teams all over him. He gets away for now, but he is going into a different team, as Vitality should really be focused on the other roster, which is right in front of them. However, let's hop on board with Inner again. I'm curious where they actually went from this situation. Oh my god, they're gonna fight Vitality again. Never mind, that's Invictus. We're good for now. It's not Inner, it's Invictus. And it's only one more player from Invictus still alive. But it looks like Pavas is probably gonna take him down here. He spotted him. Insta kill. There it is. A knock comes through, but he's able to get his teammate back. Jazz is still there, chilling further into the zone. They're split up quite detrimentally right there. Inner still alive again. They're in the zone. Wow, they actually have a good position in the zone. They've got some more rocks to work with. This little ridge behind them will be very, very good, but it really depends where that other team is. Kenzo's still alive for now, trying to get out and away from this other roster. These guys could flank Inner from behind. Whether they'll do that is a whole different question, though, as Kenzo's just trying to stay alive for his teammates' placement points right now. The fact he stayed alive this much and is now top 7 is incredible. Really good clutch here by Kenzo. The longer he stays alive, the better it is for the team. It looks like they have a 3-1 split in a completely different fashion here. They're doing a 3-1 split in favor of Intel, so they're letting one of them go in front with the car and 3 of them fall back. Interesting play. As Vitality's fighting another team being OP119, both of these teams are in contention to be able to qualify right here as a teammate goes down from OP1. Telma's eliminated from the competition entirely, and it looks like OP119 are going to get eliminated from game number 4. It's only 2007 left, and I don't think he's got the skills to be able to get out of that situation. Kenzo's still somehow alive here, as it looks like this team has decided to all hop in the car now. 2007 is gone, and that means OP119 are out. They need to hop on Kenzo. If this team hops on Kenzo right now, they'll be in a good position. They'll be barely outside of zone, but the zone ends at the top of this little ridge right here, which means they can hold the ridge to their advantage. Inner are still alive, along with Risen. We haven't seen Risen too much, but they're using smokes to get into the zone, and it looks like this is going to be their worst match of the day, trying to use smokes to their advantage. Honestly, I want to see what they do here, so I'm going to watch them. They're in a terrible position. They have a good ridge that they can hold. There's a team to their left, a team to the right, and a team right in front of them. They hear a third party. They've heard a third party here. They're going to come in and try and third party it themselves. Hypno gets 1 kill point right there, going for more kill points. It looks like they're trying to steal it. A Psychosis right in front of them. This is going to be absolutely insane. I think Hypno might be able to get a bunch of kill points here if he uses this ridge correctly. He's using it perfectly with the transform shield. The shots go down. He doesn't know that somebody's in the smoke, however. They're going to get third party, but this might secure them some kill points. I don't think they'll be able to win this game, but another transform shield. He turns on him, gets another kill. Is going to die there in the end, and it looks like one comes to last player on their team. He gets another kill onto the board. 27 kills in favor. Now it's only him. They did a solid job of confirming as many points as possible there as a 2-man roster with 27 kills. That was a very good end game for those guys to come through with that. Kenzo dies outside of the zone in the 3rd place position, I believe, and it looks like Vitality are going to take game number 4. Well played. Well played by the Risen roster. They didn't have many teammates going into that final zone. They were still able to confirm a bunch of placement points and a bunch of kill points, but overall, Vitality come in clutch, and they're going to secure their position, in my opinion, in the finals with that game. They got 7 kills, 9 kills. They got 11 kills. Not too bad, all using the same artery skin. Looking good. Okay. So, I'm not sure. That Team 1 roster, like, they don't have very many points. So I don't think they're really going to go anywhere. They might hop into the top 10 if they're lucky, but I don't really think they're getting anywhere in this game. Not going to lie, in this position. I don't think they're going to qualify, but it was a good game from them nonetheless. They picked a position in zone and they stuck to it. And with the car, they did a little bit of scouting, and they got all 4 in the car and tried to just find somewhere good to go. Fortunately, they got third party twice, which is terrible for them. And we can see Team 18 did finish in the 3rd place. That's known as NGR. 3rd place with 3 kills. All right, like, you know, they're in the top 10 currently, but they only have 20 points, so I don't really think that's going to affect the scoreboard too far. Kenzo did clutch up there with a bunch of kills and also a 4th place finish. So congratulations to him. He's actually part of Team Diddlers. I don't think they're going anywhere in the scoreboard either, but good clutch by Kenzo. He might need to get a better team on his back for different tournaments in the future. As you can see, Risen did die just before Kenzo there. They did good on that end game. They still have a lot of kills. This is probably I think this is their worst placement so far in the competition. That's, chat, I said it here before in the qualifiers, and I'll say it again. The amount of impact you can have on a late game zone when you have all 4 alive compared to right there when they only had 2 alive is crazy. You basically, bro, especially when you have all 4 players being insane at the game, you can just have like twice as much, 3 times as much, 4 times as much impact on that late game if you have all 4 of your players in it. compared to when you only have 2. If they had all 4 players there, they would have played that differently. They wouldn't have rushed in. They would have held that angle up top, waited for the third party to finish, get a couple of kills, not push in, and then wait for the guys from Vitality to push up. But because they only had 2 left, they knew that they had to get as many kill points as possible in order to rise the rankings, because they knew there was a 4-man roster in there. There always is going to be a 4 or a 3-man roster, so they were outnumbered from the get-go, and they got a lot of kills. I will say it was a shame that they did push a little bit further in than I would have liked them to. I thought they were going to stay where the first transform shield went down, but then I can't remember who it was. I think it was Hypno decided to overextend onto the guy that was behind the loadout drop, and then he kind of just got beamed off of that in the end. His teammate did come back and get the kill in the trade and whatever, but if they had 4 there, they probably would have won. If they had 2, the only way I could see them playing that better is holding the transform shield instead of pushing yourself out into the open and not using that head glitch for cover. Either way, great game performance from them. Also a great game performance by Inner. You can see the Inner Fury guys coming through with 23 kills and a 6th place finish, which is just behind Risen's Gaming. I think they got like 25 or something kills. They got a lot of kills right there, maybe even 26 or 27. Towards the end. As we go further and further down the list, OP119 are dying in the 7th position. They got actually very good amount of kills, 12 kills total. They were just outside of top 4. So they might, let me check this really quick. Yeah, they might take over Dus. They won't take over, nah, I don't think they even did it. They might. They were only 12 points behind Dus. It really depends where Dus ended up in this game. If we go down here, no, they're not going to take over Dus. Dus got way too many kills here, 20 kills total. With a disappointing 11th place finish, the kills will stack up and they will still be in the top 4 in my opinion. Go further down, we can see Rising Phoenix Dark Lord getting 3 kills. Congratulations to him. Good job good work on that, Dark Lord. 3 kills is hard in a lobby like this, man. So good job to you. Wash Professionals did pretty bad that game, but the TikTokers, the Antisocial Girl Squad, did pretty good, you know? I wasn't expecting them to come in here and do too much, but they performed well that game, getting 7 kills total. And we go further and further down the list. You can see Team 4 got 14th place with some kills. I'm curious, where did the chefs fall? I mean, I did say it before, and I'm going to say it again. It's not the chefs' lack of mechanical skill. It's their communication is lackluster. And their intelligence, when a full team rushes 2 of them, they could have easily got out of that fight. Drop your class abilities. Whatever you have, whether it's a transform shield, a smoke bomber, anything, drop them to where they are used to provide yourself a couple of seconds to disengage, call out, we need smoked. The teammates that are further back, drop the smokes over by them, guards them as they rotate. Only one player in the other team are going to know where you are. They will have smoke bomber. Every team is going to have a smoke bomber. But it's hard to call out where you're going when you're smoke bombered, even if you can see them through it, because you can't see anywhere else. They could have dropped back, taken a 4v4 fight, but instead they took 2v4s, which is just clueless in my opinion, and that's obviously why they died. They almost clutched it. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. One of their players did really well there. Slick and Father were trying to hold on, but it was just a bad fight to take. They should, once their 2 players died there, I would have rotated out and I would have called out to disengage and just try and stay alive for as long as possible. But yeah, they had a good amount of kills that game. They had 6 kills, and they weren't able to really take anyone off of the Inner team that they were fighting when they died. But yeah, there's the leaderboards for game number 4, chat. We're about to go into the final game of today's qualifiers, and that will give us our final top 4 teams that are going to qualify to Saturday's matches. I will be live tomorrow as well, chat. We'll be continuing our series of using every sniper inside of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale, where I'm only allowed to use snipers for the entirety of the match, and I have to win with 20 kills. And then on Saturday, we'll be back doing the finals of this. But yeah, once again, great game by Vitality, clutching up. They had 4 players left at the end of that game. Like I said, it's really important to have 4 players for as long as possible. Surprising finish by Team 1. They placed in 2nd place with Capriosa. NGR, decent performance. Not a lot of kills, though. Risen had a good game. Inner had a great game. I'm going to say Op119 had an okay game. And those guys are all like top 4 anyway, so they're definitely securing their spot, along with Dus, who got a bunch of kills, just a terrible placement from them. So I think the top 4 is pretty secure right now, in my opinion. It would take a very good game from Invictus, XTR Hard Brothers, or OP119 to really take somebody out at this point. All of them performing super, super well. But it could definitely happen. We've seen it happen in other days of qualifiers. I would love to see the chefs do something, though. I would love to see them do something big.
Welcome to Blackout, soldier.
As they have a lot of fans on YouTube really wanting to see them clutch up, but it's just not happening. Chefs, if you have my stream on, like, I want to see you do good, just take my advice. If something like that happens again, disengage, stay alive, throw your smokes, get out of the situation. Do not take fights like that in a 2v4 fashion. If you can't disengage two of your players and they die, then you definitely engage. You just gotta think of it as like a risk reward. Would you rather take a 2v4 fight and most likely die? Or would you rather disengage from a 2v4 fight, get your teammates back up later in the game, and then take a 4v4 with a different team that is not Inner, which is probably going to be a worse team than Inner, and get points that way along with kill points and placement points added up? It just makes so much more sense to disengage and revive your teammates than take two 2v4s. Alright. We're looking over at Deuce's team. I think they're gonna... Whoa. Ghost time. There it is. They are going ghost time. That was a little bit laggy there, but we're all good in the hood. Smoothment's roster usually go over to construction, and that seems to be where they're landing again. Let's hop on board and see if Risen are gonna go to Nuketown once more. They've been there every single game so far. They are landing Nuketown. Is a team gonna third-party contest them? They are getting third-party contested by Plux. I know this guy from a previous Battle Royale game that I was #1 in. I can't name it, but it was released in 2022. This guy would do the same stuff to me. He would land on where my team landed on and try and grief us if we were really high up in the tournament. He would also stream snipe us as well, but it looks like he's going to get eliminated straight away here, and Love Language is getting just pushed. There's nothing else to say here. He's going to die. There's no way. Oh my god, he gets out of it for a little bit, but the columns are going to come through. Love Language is going to get knocked, and now it's all down to El Patron. He's going to die here as well, in my opinion, along with Rex. There's no way they get out of this fight. And once again, Risen taking an early game fight on their preferred drop spot, with people landing on them, not knowing this surrounding area, and just getting 4 easy kill points off of the team that lands on them. Patron gets knocked. Now it's only one player. It's called Rex. He's trying to rotate out of the position. As we can see, he's over here behind the tree, but there's really not much he can do in this situation. 4v1. I think Risen might look for you for a while. If they just find that you're not going to come out and they can't find you, they'll just leave you. They'd rather get a better position in the zone. Speaking of good teams, however, let's see what Vitality are doing. Vitality are over here by the dam. I don't think there's anyone around them right now. If we check up here, there's not. They're good to go. Invictus is over by the train station, however. They're an okay team. I wouldn't say they're a great fighting team, but they like to place pretty high with decent amount of kills. However, it looks like OP1 and this roster, the other Risen boys, are at construction site. And if they're at construction site, I wonder where Smoothman and his team are, because they usually land here as well. It seems like they went hijacked instead. Okay, so they must have seen the teammates landing over onto construction and they opted to go for the hijacked route instead. AMK Bakery in a terrible position. They're over by Raid starting off this game. And it looks like Loyalty Squad is trying to hunt down Zeth from this roster. Honestly, it's been a pretty disappointing performance from the entire AMK squad these last 2 days. The first day was great. They actually won their qualification and they're in the finals. But the most recent 2 days, they've been performing terrible.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
Risen just still chilling over here. Let's hop on and see what Chiefs are up to. They've already lost 2 of their players. They do have 3 kills total. I'm not sure who they were fighting here. I didn't see it on the kill feed, but they are alive for now. It looks like it's Ganger, and they dropped over by Rivertown. Whether they got the revive on their teammate is a completely different question. Bummo and the boys. Rivertown, all 4 of them alive. Yep. Okay, so it seems like they took my advice. They seen that they lost 2 players, and instead of taking a 2v4, they decided to rotate away. That's definitely the way you want to operate this. You do not want to take 2v4 fights like that, unless you're literally the best player on the planet. Unless you're in one of the best teams in the world, like you have 2 of the best players. Maybe like a Senior J loading duo might be able to take a 2v4 against another best team in the world. But in reality, it's just, the odds are not in your favor. And you want to shift the odds into your favor as much as possible, and especially in a Battle Royale context. So they're in a tricky situation here. 3 kills on the board. They need an amazing game if they want to qualify off this. Keep in mind, though, you may be able to see these guys play in next qualifications next week. We've got 5 days of qualifiers. I'm going to discuss to Madnan after today's stream exactly how they're going to work. I think we'll do the qualifiers where the first 4 days, 2 teams qualify. from each day, and then the last day we'll do 4 teams qualify from the last day in the qualifiers. So that will give us another 12 total teams into the qualifiers, because we'll have 5 days instead of 3 days of qualifiers for the $5,000 tournament next week. Risen getting the kill again. I believe that's the final kill of that roster, right? Unless they were able to get some sort of revive flight. Oh, this is an entirely different team. They've been third-party pushed by Manny and Mendez. They want to get a retaliation revenge streak here from last game when they were killed, but it's not going to go in the way of them, as they are still on 6 kills total on the Risen roster. I believe Rex did get the revive flight, revive cards though, but he's going to get dropped, so he was able to get his teammates back in the game. Oh my god, that is why you do not challenge the Risen team, especially Hypno, when it comes to smokes. He does have the smoke bomb where he's just going to shoot you straight through it. 8 kills on the board off their drop spot alone here by the Risen team. I don't think the finals will be this easy for them to get kills off drop. I do not foresee many people landing on them, especially after this performance, because I know all of the teams in the finals are watching these qualification matches to see where these teams land so that they don't land on top of them, especially a team like Risen. I feel like they will be able to get Nuketown Island to themselves, and if they don't get Nuketown Island to themselves in the finals, that is stupid from the other team. You would not want to risk winning a bunch of money by landing on a really good team. Speaking of good teams again, though, I seen the Inner were in a fight right there. What are they up to? Hellboy's knocked, supposedly? He is. Ah, they're in Rivertown here, and this is in between the chefs that we seen earlier. Ah, there they are. There's Lex. Lex, by any chance, did you get your teammates back? That's the question. The tags are still there. He did? Did he tag them back in? I think he might have tagged them back in. Superb. Well, there you go. Like I said, I called out exactly what they should have done. They should disengage in a 2v4. They disengage this team in the same exact area of where they died before. They get all 4 teammates back, a position up on the scoreboard, and they're in a good spot to be able to survive longer. So exactly what I said they should have done last game. They've done this game. They've learned from their mistakes, and now they're looking good into the mid game of this Blackout match. So good job from them. Learning from their mistakes. Got all 4 of their players back. Speaking of other decent teams, OP119 is definitely in contention to be able to win a qualification spot. However, chat, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the points after game number 4, as we're still in this early game scenario going into the mid game where there's not as many fights. Oh, actually, while I do that, let me hop over to Slick, and since they have 4 alive, you can watch this battle while I get the points up on your screen. Over on the overlay, chat. Over on the overlay. You'll be getting them real quick. Just downloading it as we speak. As expected, however, it looks like Risen are absolutely dominating everyone in this competition. YouTube, you're about to get the points on your screen right now after game number 4. The chefs are landing a lot of shots. Good job. Excellent. Superb. 5 kills total. They could take this fight. They're on every different angle. This is the fight that they could take here and definitely win. And unfortunately, John does get sided by the side. There we go. Shots go down. He's able to get the trade. Now Jazz should fall here, and they should be able to win this team versus team fight. He just needs to pull out his holder, shoot through the grass right there. The comm should have came in from Father to say that Jazz is behind this rock or behind this area. Oh my god, the comms didn't come in. Terrible communication here by Chiefs again, or Chefs, sorry, again. They might lose this because of this terrible communication. Oh my god, they're gonna lose this. There's no way. It all comes down to Slick. Do they qualify or do they not? The nade's gonna go down here. He throws the nade right there. Oh my god, pushing with no health. And he still wins it. He might die to the cluster grenade though. He gets it just in time. That team fight was so uncoordinated. They should have had better communication styles there. But luckily for us, we get to see the Chefs make it in to the mid game. 7 kills on the board. If they get a high kill win here, they definitely could qualify. But whether or not that's going to happen is a whole different question. All 3 of his dead teammates are going to get back there. That was super aggressive. I don't know if I would have personally made that play myself, but good job to Slick for confirming it, especially when he was weak. He didn't even heal up there. He just went all guns blazing, 187 HP on his body, and decided to push him out of that transform shield. So good mechanical play there from him. As far as team communication goes, that was woeful. Speaking of team comms here, Inner has been on 50-50 in terms of how good their communication is, but they already have a player knocked here underneath them. They see another team in front of them. I don't know if they'll go for this push here. I think they are actually going to go for it. Inter are a little bit more aggressive than a lot of other teams here, and that's why they have a lot of points. They're not afraid to take a fight. I don't know if they know that there's only 2 players over there. If they did, they would probably push it a little bit more aggressively. But if they don't know, then this is a perfectly fine situation for them to say, and okay, they got a knock, they're gonna run. They're gonna run straight in there. As soon as you see that knock come through, you push that instantly. You know that it's at least only a 3v4, and I believe one of their teammates have tried to rotate away. He's not gonna get away. Door's gonna die as well there. Now, we're not sure who's left on this roster, but they're really far away. They're not in River Town. Bummo's team have heard this action, and they're debating a third-party push. But I think they're a little bit too late to make a third-party push a reality. Yep, there you go. They want to get the third party. It's not going to come through for them. They probably shouldn't take that at this point, as Yas is the last alive on Dora and Toya's roster. He does get a dog tag scan, but this is risky. You're going to want to get out of the situation unless you're going to die. Yep, there you go. He gets knocked. Yas gets 1 teammate back. I think they got 1 teammate back. Did they? Or are they fully wiped? It says that Toya should have been back there, and they did get knocked, so I'm not sure what happened. Ah, the player with no name is still alive, so they're going to be able to get another player back here, but I think it's all she wrote for this team. They're not going to qualify no matter what. Chef Father gets knocked by a cluster off him dropping out of the helicopter. Terrible from him. He's going to be able to get revived, though, which is good. This is a bad fight. I wouldn't take this fight if I was the chefs. I would cook up something else and get out of that situation. You do not want to fight the inner team unless you can get a third party. Unless you can get a third party here, that's the only way. John gets a third party peek onto one of them. Now they know that one of them is dead. They do have man advantage, but they need to keep in mind as they push in here, the zone's coming and there's also another team third party. Okay, the comms come through from Lex here. Surely that the third party team is coming down. Let's hop in here. Chef Father gets one of them. Chef Slick gets another. This is really good. This is really good. They just need to keep in mind that the third party is going to come in. The third party will come in here, so they need to keep that in the back of their head. Rezox is not going to peek that because he knows that his teammates are all dead, but the third party's right in front of them here. Bummo's over to his right. Toya is also in front of them. This is excellent. This is excellent plays here by the chefs. They're moving together. Cluster nades are going everywhere, but now they're outside of the zone. They need to move into the zone. Forget about everyone else. Slick, just move. Just get out of there. Rezox is going to be able to revive the inner roster here from Inner Fury. He's going to be able to get them back into the lobby. He might die outside of the zone just by getting his teammates back in here. He does full confirm Father. That's fine. They can't kill Father, or they can't revive Father anyway. And this is bad for John. They might die outside of the zone here. And if John dies on the river, he's going to get insta-killed. He's so close from getting in. They're going to get shot from behind by Toya. And also, I think Inner are going to shoot them as well. There you go. Toya kills Slick. There you go. Yep, that's it. Chefs are in a terrible position now. They only have 2 players left. However, they can get his tags. They definitely can go back and get the tags of this player right here on their team if they opt for it. They are in full health. In my opinion, I would go back and get those tags. There's only 2 people left here. Bumbo's probably going to die outside of the zone. We're going to see him drop just shortly. I don't think he has a medic to help him. He's dead. There it is. Knocked outside of the zone. That's fine. Toya is still outside of the zone as well. In my opinion, they should wait for Toya to come, shoot Toya instantly, and then get the third player tag. They could probably even kill... There you go. They got the third player tag. Now you know Toy is dead. You should be getting your teammate's tag right now. Chefs, you had the opportunity to do it. You didn't do it. You know how important it is to have as many players in the end. Okay, John might go for it here. John might go for his teammate's tag. However, let's hop on board with Risen. They still have all 4 players alive in this end game. So I want to see what's up with them. All 4 alive, 14 kills on the board here. Looking very good. Kanzo's over to his right. He might get a kill here. Tokyo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Terrible awareness. Great movement. Sometimes you can't have them all. Kanzo, the best player from his team. Shotgun in hand, isn't able to land a shot onto Tokyo. Tokyo comes with a retaliation frag straight onto him. Gets the kill confirmed. 15 kills in favor of Risen. They're definitely the top team of this entire qualifier. They're going to finish first place and make a qualifier straight in the finals on Saturday. You just joined the stream. The finals will be hosted on Saturday around the same time as this. And if you want to register a team for next week's, all you need to do is join the Discord using the link either in my TikTok bio, the pinned comment of YouTube, or the description on YouTube. You can join into the Discord server and ask around how you register a full team. Remember, you need 4 players. You can opt for a sub. If you only have 4 players and no sub, you can only have 3 players in your team. So it's definitely a good idea to have a sub ready for the day in case one of your players do not come through. Logic's going to get sniped by Movement from behind here. That's a really good snipe.
a really good snipe. He's on Team 8, so let's see where he was when he sniped that. Okay, sniped from pretty far away. There's another team here over to his left. He could get third-partied here. I wouldn't push that if I was them. They know that it's Risen up there. If I was Washed Professionals, which is the team I'm spectating right now, I wouldn't push a Risen roster, even on a 3v4. It's just not worth it, especially since they're the first place team. You should let them survive, because if you let them survive, you'll have a higher likelihood of actually qualifying yourself. You don't want to take down the first place team. You want to take down teams that are in contention for being kicked out of the top 4 spot, not the first place. They are so far ahead of you that you're never going to kick them down. Speaking of other teams that are not going to get kicked down out of the qualification, it is Vitality. They also have all 4 of their players alive now, and 4 kills to speak for themselves here, along with top 8 in current position. So they're definitely going to qualify, in my opinion. The question is, will Deuce and Inner Fury make it? They are definitely up for being taken out of qualifiers, as the chefs finally go out. They do not qualify into the finals of the Contenders Cup for this first week season of the league. Remember, this week is called Contenders Cup. Next week is called the Challenger Cup, and the final week is called the Champions Cup. Inner are making it into their zone right here. Getting shot from the side from Vitality. Inner are the lowest qualifying team so far. As you can see, the scoreboard is on your screen right now over to the right side of the overlay. They are getting very heavily griefed here by Vitality. There are 2 teams that are very close to qualifying. It looks like some of their players are actually rotating up to take the fight. Holly is over, definitely right in front of them. All of them are very, very weak here. One Annihilator shot to that person would have killed them. Cluster nades are going down here. It got them to rotate back out of the situation, so that gives Inner a little bit of a chance. Unfortunately, one of their players are going to get knocked. Hellboy might get sniped here from the side as well. Shots go down. None of them land. 4v4 situation, but Rezox, I believe, is still knocked. So Chiz is going to try and help him out here. They need to use their class abilities if they want to stand a chance. Not going to use their class abilities in time, and it's now a 2v4 situation. Vitality are going to knock Inner out of this competition. There it is. Another knock comes in the way of Vitality. One more player left. Can Hellboy do anything in the way of getting placement points? A lot of smoke's going down here, but Vitality are going to eliminate Inner, and now it's all down to Hellboy to just make as many points on the back end of qualifications as possible. Terrible position for them to be in, for sure. However, Risen are now coming in for the third party here. Shots are going to go down onto TikTok Anti-Social Squad. The girl squad, the girl roster. Snack TT still alive for now. Only 1 kill on that team, so they're definitely not qualifying either. Risen in the best position in this game right now. Let me check the zone really quick. Yep, best position, in my opinion, in the zone. They're just out of the top area of the zone, plus the other team is pretty far down. They have to deal with Wash Professionals and also Vitality. So Vitality and Risen are both absolutely qualified. Even if they did terrible this game, they were still in. But they've decided they want to try hard the whole qualification stage to see just how good they are compared to everyone else. Maybe to add a little bit of a fear factor in so that nobody drops on Nuketown Island. I can't remember where Vitality dropped, but maybe somebody can give me the info on that. Smooth and able to drop Logic right here. Tokyo needs to take this plateau area right here. This is the best position in this zone right now. They just need to take their teammate up, but unfortunately they're in a very bad position. They need to drop as much utility as possible. All their class abilities need to come out. They need to start dropping smokes. The knock goes down on the D. A third party comes in from the teammate. He's going to jump off. Easy wipe. Great teammate coordination right there from Risen. And now the third party's coming in here from above with Vitality. A lot of damage is going to be done to Vitality from the zone here, so it looks like Hypno is going to get a kill, and it seems like Bolivia might die here to Tokyo. Not sure. The shots are definitely going down here. Smoke Bomber comes in. A great Smoke Bomber there. Shots are going to go down. Hypno's going to get 2 knocks right now. A third knock should come down here. Can he land a shot? No, he can't. He's going to fall as well. Logic's still up, however, to try and confirm something here in the end game of this fight. There you go. Bolivia finally getting killed, and it's now all down to Gozine. He's been alive just a little bit below. Pazvas is dead, however. It looks like a 1v3 situation as the third party is behind. Shots are going to go down again. The best position right now is definitely OP119, who could definitely qualify here if they win this game. They can take Inner Fury out of this situation. All they need to do is take down the best team in the roster in this entire tournament, and they do. They eliminate Risen, and they win the game. So I'm not sure if Inner Fury qualify or if OP119 take their spot from the qualification stage, because Inner Fury did die a little bit earlier in this roster with not that many kills, I believe, and with them winning that game, getting a ton of points off kills and a first place finish, they are definitely putting themselves in a position to win and qualify into the finals. In my opinion, Risen Gaming are qualified, Vitality are qualified.
I don't know where Deuce landed at the end of that game. I have no idea. They were 3rd place going into that game. Inner Fury were 4th. OP119 were 5th. There is a possibility that Deuce could have died early. Inner Fury overtake Deuce, and OP119 also overtake Deuce. The other way this could go is that OP119 overtake Inner Fury, and Deuce and OP also qualify. Risen and Vitality, they're in no matter what. They are in. They qualified 100%. They just had 2 good of games right there towards the end. Let's pull up the scoreboards. All right, Risen coming in with a very good performance at the end there. A lot of kills going in the way of them. They're definitely going to finish 1st place without a doubt. They could honestly have like 150 points. They've definitely got the most points out of any team in any of these qualifiers so far. Also, you can see OP119, they finished in 1st place. They got so many kills. They got 24 kills in a 1st place finish. So they're definitely, in my opinion, going to qualify here unless Deuce had a decent game. They definitely need a decent game. Inner Fury had a good game. They still finished top 4. Still a top 4 finish from them with 14 kills. So that's not bad. It really comes down to whether or not Deuce did anything that game. Oh my god. 16th place with 1 kill. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Deuce have just submitted. They're out of top 4. I think the OP119 goes up, Inner Fury stays, and Deuce falls into 5th. I think that is what is going to happen here, ladies and gentlemen, and Deuce are now eliminated from the competition. We'll have to wait and see. With the scorecards from our admin and moderation team on Discord, it will be interesting to see, though, chat. I don't think that they've clutched this up at all. I feel like they failed. They may have failed the Latam community. I really think they have. That's unfortunate. Where's my TikTok chat? There you guys are. What's up, gamers? Whoa, I didn't even see the greeting card. What the frick? I didn't even see the Moonlight Flower. I did not see that. When was that sent? Oh my god. I didn't even see that the whole time. Well, whoever sent that, thank you very much. They left the stream by now, but that was great. Thank you. Thank you. This is going to be close. Vitality are in. Risen Gaming are in. And we're waiting on Deuce and Inner Fury along with OP119. I don't think any other team really had a position to be in to actually qualify here. Okay, just talking to Madman here, just in case there's a tiebreaker for all of you guys. Whatever team won a game will be picked as the tiebreaker. If 0 teams won a game, then the most kills will be the deciding factor in a tiebreaker. But Madman has sent me, and he has said there is no tiebreaker. I see some people talking in the chat, talking about how there's a tiebreaker, possible tiebreaker in hand. There is not a tiebreaker. I am looking right now, but I'm waiting for the graphic to be posted to me, and then I will show it on the screen. There is no tiebreaker. There is no tiebreaker, so there is a clear and concise top 4 team roster. And surprisingly, a team has shot up an incredible amount. Wow. I will say, the chefs didn't feel as badly as maybe we thought they would. They did finish in 7th place. They didn't qualify, so the chefs finished in 7th in the qualifier, so congratulations to them. Unfortunately, you're not qualified into the finals. You can try again next week. Saying that, the top 4 teams, I mean, I would be heartbroken to be 5th right now. I would be absolutely heartbroken if I was that 5th place team, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you, because they had a very good day, and unfortunately right at the end they just failed. They really did, chat. If anyone wants to guess who it is, I'm sure you can go ahead and do so in the chat. Champion iFerg, what's up, Dark Lord? How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the donation over on YouTube, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. My TikTok chat's popping in and out for some reason. It's being mad goofy. Yeah, thank you over there on YouTube, Dark Lord. I appreciate it. Much love, good. W Risen indeed. I will confirm to you right now, chat. Risen were, of course, the winners. They got 156 points, so they have qualified, obviously. They nearly got double of the second place's team. And in my opinion, they have been the most dominant team of anyone in the qualifiers. The second most dominant team are definitely the first AMK team from qualifiers #1 on the first day. However, second, third, and fourth, along with fifth, were all right beside each other. And to be honest, I feel quite bad. I feel quite bad. Oh, did Lex just send those DJ glasses, or did I just get them on my screen? I think I just got them on my screen. Damn. TikTok being buggy today. Oh no, did they just happen there, Lex? Thanks for the five DJ glasses, bro. 2,500 coins, man. I appreciate it, brother. It just popped up for me. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. All right, I've just been told the graphic is coming in right now, and we can confirm who has qualified and who has not, along with the top 10 scores of everyone. Madman's giving away 50 gifted memberships on the YouTube stream. Remember, this finals happens on Saturday around the same time. Same time on Saturday. It starts at 1:30 p.m. my time, and it will end probably around 30 minutes after where we are now. And Madman has sent me the final scores. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see the top 4 teams that qualify along with the top 10 in total? Ignore that if you're on YouTube. I'm going to put it up there. There you go. Good job on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, I'm going to move this into the center of the screen, and it is going to change for you guys to the top 10. There you are. First place, obviously Risen. Second place, Team OP clutched up in that last game, and they go into second place with 87 points. Third is going to be Vitality with 86. Fourth is going to be Inner Fury with 80, and unfortunately Deuce, due to a terrible performance in the last game, are going to fall to 5th with 72 points. Awful performance there from Deuce in the final game. Hard Brothers with 43. The Chefs get 41, Invictus got 37, XTR 34, and DePhoenix with 32. Honestly, the top 5 teams were definitely by and far and large the best teams inside of this qualification day. Every other team was just kind of lackluster below them, but you can see the big point discrepancy there between team 5th and 6th. 30 points almost in it, 29 points if you want to be specific, but almost 30 between the 5th and 6th spot. Unfortunately, Deuce are eliminated from the competition, and that leaves Inner Fury, Vitality, OP119, and Risen all to qualify to the finals. So, congratulations to everyone who participated in all of the qualifiers for this week. Remember, next week there is going to be 5 days of qualifiers. Me and Madman are going to hop on and discuss exactly how we want them to be done and going forward. But there will be 5 qualifiers next week, so if you want to join, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, join the Discord, and register your team through the Discord. I'm going to discuss with Madman after the stream exactly how we're going to do that, but there will be 5 days of qualifiers. Most likely 2 teams from each day will qualify, and then the final day will be a lot of the teams that were maybe 3rd or 4th in those first 4 days will be able to get a chance to qualify once again, mixed with some other teams as well. All right, chat, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thanks to everyone for joining the stream. If you haven't already, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I hope to see you back here on Saturday for when we host the other event. And with that being said, chat, have a great rest of your day. Live your life with a purpose. Do something that will help you mentally, physically, financially with the rest of your day. And I'm excited to see what happens on the finals of the Contenders Cup here Saturday at the same time. You better be there or there's going to be problems, my little scrumdiddlyumptious. Next week is the Challenger Cup, $5,000, and the week after that is the Champions Cup with $10,000 on the line for week number 3. This week is 2,500. It's been a pleasure, chat. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, broskies. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be live tomorrow doing the Snipers Only Challenge, hopefully, if my finger has recovered by then. If not, then you'll see me again on Saturday. It's been a pleasure, chat. Have a great rest of your day. Love you all and live with purpose, my little scrumdiddlyumptiouses. No!